Dave, you gonna intro this bad boy?
Yeah, I guess I may as well, right?
That's the idea.
Hi, everybody, and here I am.
Oh, hey!
There you are.
Hey, Dave.
I'm laying down because, well,
Dang.
this is going to take a while.
Wow.
Not the intro. I hope that's done relatively quickly. Welcome, everyone, to Fumbling Dice, the I forgot what we called this. The role-playing game for some people who don't really know how to play role-playing games. We are playing some sort of version of Dungeons and Dragons where we are using characters from pop culture instead of your your wizards and whatever. They have been given classes and all sorts of things by people who know what those things are. Joining us is everybody just I'm Dave. You know me from the podcast Unfucking Relatable. If not, you should really listen to that. It's back for its third season even. And let's just go around the horn and introduce the rest of us.
Is there a horn?
There's a. I guess you're the end of the horn.
I'm the end of a lot of things.
According to mine, you're the next person. So,
Okay. Well, then I'll say, hey, I'm Al, and I am the producer for Mr. Wiggly's Moist and Happy Friendship Garden, which is another podcast you should be listening to, which again is all related to Memoriam Development. We just dropped a new episode on Wednesday, and we're going to drop a special episode on this coming Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Pat, and I'm with Ghostly Podcast. We debate ghost stories, so come check us out. We just did one on microclimates where the person that looks like he's below me, Nickum, he was in it.
Wait, my name's Nickum now?
Nickum.
Yeah, your name is Nickum.
Okay, I'm Nickum. I'm the executive director of Memoriam Development, producer, but not the show Freak of the Week. So, there you go.
Did you guys lose him for a second?
Yeah.
He went all metallic on us.
I was kind of like, I
sweet.
hope that's not just me.
I think that's just the fact that he lives in the boons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
That's the kind of
Get
web
an
access
Ethernet
you get in
cable.
Sycamore.
Yeah, even Patrick in a dungeon could get better.
Yeah, better connection.
Even Patrick's got 2 bars in the dungeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get free Wi-Fi in the dungeon, so it's
A dungeon?
nice.
You've got tons of bars. What do you think keeps the prisoners in?
yeah. And I got a nice view out the window over here. You know.
Choppy. Maybe it's me.
I don't know. Have we lost Nickum?
No, I'm here.
Nickum, are you there?
Oh, Nickum's
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, great. So,
Okay.
Keith, how about
Oh.
you?
This is going
Hey,
great.
I'm Keith Hernandez. I'm doing nothing for several months because there's a deadly virus going around. So I'm staying inside.
Whoa.
What is?
There's a virus, he said.
Wait, really?
Did
Wait,
anybody
yeah.
see anything on
Has anyone else heard about
I
this?
think it's in Nick's internet.
I think so too.
Yeah. It's the Nickum virus.
the Nickum
The
virus.
Nickum virus. Oh.
And Keith, I think Nick's bad internet has ruined your entire intro
Oh, okay.
Heard it?
because I didn't until the virus bit. I didn't hear anything.
I heard everything, but
I heard
Oh.
everything too.
So did
okay,
I,
so
yeah.
so
David,
maybe
it's your fault.
I'll take that. All right, my apologies. Cal, have you introduced yourself yet?
No, I'm Cal. I don't have a podcast or anything to promote other than my dad's, which is Mr. Wiggly's Moist and Happy Friendship Garden. Very funny. I highly recommend it. I do, however, have a Twitter for art that I will promote because it's lean times and I can always use commissions. It is at CALLUSTRATIONS. That is Callustrations on Twitter. Or you can find me on Instagram at Atlas Israel.
She is fucking talented, so check it out.
Something like that.
Maybe
Definitely.
throw up an example on the on the feed here if you have anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that might kill Nick though.
Yeah, it might explode Nick's fucking computer.
Well, Nick's already
Yeah.
dead.
Nick 'em.
Nick 'em.
Poor Nickum.
Nick's already
Nick 'em.
dead, so no worries.
Nick's already dead. Don't even. It's not big.
So this is our second episode officially, and I know that we have some returning characters.
Yes. I think mine's the only returning one though, right?
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Which reminds me, I didn't actually get my thing yet.
are 3PO and Little Orphan Annie coming back, or is it just?
Just Little Orphan Annie.
All right.
Wow.
And David, I did not have time to put together a character sheet for you because I wasn't sure if you had made your own or not.
I don't know how to do anything.
That is fine.
This is true.
We might have to figure this out bit by bit, or you might have to use Biff. So we'll see how that
Ooh, I
goes.
like bits.
Yeah.
Oh, Biff, not Bits.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh. All right. I guess
We'll see.
unfortunately, I think I left Biff elsewhere.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you might have to get up.
No, I mean like I mean about a half an hour away.
Well, we got time. I mean,
We got time, and I was going to
Yeah.
say, Keith, if you have a chance, do you think you could do a really quick roll-up for Axel? Would that be possible while we're doing kind of the intro stuff?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So there are
keep-
at least two people on this feed who know what the hell is going on.
Thank God.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can barely call myself knowing what's going on.
Nickum looks so angelic there.
I know, it's so
The
beautiful.
light hits his face, and
Just frozen in time.
oh
he's
wait,
back!
he's back. What
It
the heck?
crashed. Zoom crash. I don't know what happened.
Zoom too fast.
It kind of looked like you crashed.
404, Nick not found.
Aww.
Poor Nickum.
Oh,
Or
poor
Nick
Nickum.
'em.
Having fun already.
I did want to do a quick shout out as well. Keith is the one who actually rolled up most of the character sheets. I think I only did a couple of them. So huge thanks to you, man, for taking care of all that because they are amazing. He did a great job putting together the characters for this.
He did.
Thanks,
Half
Keith.
the hilarity
Yeah.
is Keith's
Yeah,
good writing.
Patrick owes you plenty for his dominant play.
Yeah.
Where can we see episode 1?
We can't see it. We didn't do a video.
It's all
Okay.
audio on the Memoriam Incubator.
Oh, but we can follow
Listen
it.
to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So is that going to be linked somewhere?
It's we put some
It's
posts
up on the Memoriam Incubator. If you go on Memoriam's website or on their Facebook page, you could find a link right there. Maybe not their website.
What Memoriam? What? So we're
Development. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
You know the
So I think-
group
I think
we're part of?
Anybody who might be watching this might be interested in seeing it from the beginning. You know what I mean?
right.
There's not a ton of story continuity. We did a one-shot last time around, which was I was called the sheep chase, the sheep hunt, something like that.
Wild
it
sheep
was-
chase.
Yes, which I have made a similar thing-ish. It's a good, except this time it's geese and a totally different story. But
Ooh.
yes,
Wow.
Awesome.
not
Sorry to
tons of
interrupt.
story continuity, but don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Sweet. So Dave, you wanted to roll up a brand new character. I think I remember you saying something about the guy from Beverly Hills Cop,
Axel, Axel Foley,
Axel Foley. Okay.
as portrayed by Eddie Murphy.
Not Judge Reinhold.
Yeah, or Taggart, because nobody knows his actual name.
No.
Please, Dave, don't throw me up 3 stories of a building this time.
Well, to be fair, he only threw you up 2. You landed on the 3rd story
That's
from
true.
the 1st story through the window.
And
Yeah.
that wasn't an idea.
That was Al's idea, actually.
Was it
That was a good
mine?
one.
Was it the
Yeah.
professor's idea?
It was
It
this
was.
person's idea.
Oh, it was. It was.
That's right. C3PO.
Nickum was C3PO.
A deep respect for all you D&D travelers out there who don't know how to just try doors.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, you're not alone.
I wanted to.
professor
I
figured out
really
the
wanted
door
to.
angle.
Yeah.
So should we talk about and/or introduce our characters for this journey, or will that be revealed when we start the campaign?
No, I mean, if you guys would like to introduce your characters, I think that would probably be best. It's up to you.
Since Keith is still whipping mine up, they're probably a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you said there. Yeah.
Whatever that was. Yep.
I will be portraying Little Orphan Annie, which she turns out to be a badass. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
Blast, don't fuck around.
She used Eldritch energy in the last campaign, didn't she?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
There
she
you
might
go.
use that again today. Spoiler alert.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
Bill, why don't you go next?
Okay, I'll get into character a little bit here. I'm Reverend Jim Ignatowski.
Nice.
I'll be joining this campaign. And I hope it's Alex. What? Hi.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
Oh,
Very good,
God.
Christopher Lloyd.
Thanks.
Brings me
Nickum, you
back-
want to go next?
Sure. Hey, name's Luigi Mario. You probably know my brother. He's pretty popular, wears a lot of red. I like green better, but whatever, you know?
Wait, so Mario is your last name?
Yeah, it's Luigi Mario. That's my name.
That's true.
So
the
Mario's
Mario-
Mario?
Mario?
Yeah, his name's
Yeah.
Mario. What's your problem?
Hey,
problem.
technically your mother's maiden name is Jumpman.
Yeah. Luigi Mario knee jump man, but not knee because I didn't have it before, but my mom did, so she's a knee jump man.
I'm so confused. I just know that there were walking mushrooms. So I was excited about that.
Nickum, do you have a character sheet?
Yeah, I got one. I printed it out on paper because I'm really nice.
Wow, King. All right. We love that. Fantastic. Dad, is there a reason you have to open windows in Zoom?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I will respond in my regular voice for actual questions. Yeah, well, because I can't see the gallery view on my phone, but my phone I need for the video portion. So I just turned off the audio and opened up another.
Aw, does your fancy gaming laptop not have a good webcam?
Aww.
It's just not working at the moment. So yeah.
Aw, boo-hoo.
Aww.
Tear coming down my face.
Yeah, all kinds of tears are coming down my face. Yeah.
So, all right. Axel, did you want to do a quick introduction, or did you already?
I am not going to. Whoops. Is my volume all the way down? Hello?
Oh,
No, we
can
could hear you. We could hear you
We can
fine.
hear you.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay, I wasn't
the
sure,
volume is
'cause
all
I
the
was-
way down.
We could hear
No,
you
'cause I was
really
act-
loud, actually.
Yeah.
All right. How about, is this better?
A little bit.
All right.
I'm still
Now?
trying to figure out why he's talking into a curling iron.
Yeah, now it's better. Well, he's trying to straighten his hair.
Gotta look pretty.
He's going to sleep now, I think. Okay.
Permanently.
No. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt to do the Eddie Murphy voice because that'll come off really great.
We're respectful.
Wow.
What on earth was that?
That was me doing Axel Foley. Yeah.
That
You
was
probably
right.
shouldn't do that.
That was Little
I
Orphan.
never do that again.
Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Eddie.
Little
I
Orphan
actually
Annie,
think
yeah.
I think Little Orphan Annie, the real one, could do the Eddie Murphy voice better than that.
The real Little Orphan
Thank
Annie?
you,
mean
sleeping
the
man.
actual singing, dancing orphan that was in the movie? That they just took
Yeah.
a video of her life.
That's-
It's a talking
that's
Not,
dead
not the
now.
remake movie.
Oh. I think she's deceased, actually. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'll have one.
All right.
Fantastic. Glad we can make terrible jokes. Keith, I think you're still there. I don't know
I
if your
wasn't
camera's
really-
froze.
I'm
Do
talking
you
about
wanna
the 80s movie.
do you want to give a quick intro for your character?
So,
Yeah, I'm
yes,
Shirtless Alex Jones. I'm a variant human barbarian, and I have a really high constitution because I believe in the Constitution. And I also have a charlatan background, and I'm basically here to take out the lizard people, also known as lizard folk. They're my mortal enemies.
What about the mole people?
mole people?
Yeah.
You'll have to go. I'll have to do some more research and review the documents on the mole people.
I can tell you right now, the mole people are in league with gays. As a gay myself, I have not only met with the mole people, but we're good friends. So
I
just,
knew it.
you know, you can figure out how you feel about them based on that.
Oh, I'm just glad someone else believes in the lizard people.
The lizard folk are turning gays into frogs, so I want to protect you, Cal, from the lizard folk, so
Thank
that you can't be turned into a frog.
I appreciate
My least favorite Disney movie.
This was my friend for the longest time, but now look, she's a frog, and it's all
They
because
got
of
to
those
him.
damn lizard people.
That's right, they got to her.
We're gonna make it bit by bit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
David, I realize I didn't even give you a chance to do your intro because I'm stupid and have 2 brain cells. Would you like?
That's all right. I still don't have a character sheet, so that actually works out.
I'm working on it.
So I will stall.
I mean, I figure you can just give a little outline of your character as he is. You don't have to worry too much about.
Fair enough. I am Axel Foley. I am a police detective from Detroit, kind of freelancing out in Beverly Hills to figure out what happened to some friends of mine. I don't like white people,
As well, you shouldn't.
but I will tolerate them and use them, especially foreign ones who talk funny.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you guys don't mind, I will lead us in here and give us just a little intro thing. Give Keith a little more time to just do some basic work with those stats and generally get you guys on the road. So today you guys are all starting out. You are currently traversing the forest. You know, you had an adventure, parted with a few of your comrades, and have found some new comrades along the way that have brought you all together to travel through a road in the woods. Now it's getting kind of late. It's been quite a few hours. You guys have been walking for, I'd say like around 8 or 9 hours. You're exhausted. You have all your stuff. And you come across kind of an area, it looks like, where you have a few different options. You know, there's kind of some sheltered like woods that you could possibly camp in, and there is also a farmhouse just a little up the road that appears to be, available. It seems that someone probably lives there, so if you wanted to go, seek shelter there, that is an option. So you have a few different options. Now, you have heard that in these woods at nighttime there tends to be an issue with bandits. And that they have been kind of a common problem for some of the people around here, at least what you've heard by word of mouth. So what are we doing, folks? Are we camping out? Are we going to the farmhouse? How are we doing this?
I want to fight the bandits.
There aren't any bandits yet. She said there could be bandits.
I'm generally a peace-loving kind of guy, and the last time I was in a farmhouse, there was a concert of 50,000 people. So I say we go towards the farmhouse.
Farms generally mean white people, so I'm not really all that into that, but I'll just go along with it for the time being.
Look, does this farm have plumbing? Because if it does, that's where I want to go, since I'm a plumber.
Well, given that this is like pseudo-medieval Europe, probably not. But I don't know enough about like the plumbing systems of Faerun to tell you if you shit in a hole in the woods or not. Sorry.
If you shit in a hole in the woods and one there to smell it, did you really shit?
Yes.
I don't think any of us heard that.
Something shit in the woods. No one's there to smell it. Did you
I
really
want to shit in the woods.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice being the one on a video conference for once who doesn't have the shittiest internet. It's very refreshing. I'm very used to being that person, and today I'm not, and it's
You know what
molto
else is
bene.
refreshing?
What?
Indoor plumbing.
Why don't you put some
And
plumbing
coffee.
The cool taste of Sprite lemonade.
And the
Pick it up
feeling-
now at your local Walgreens. This
Also
product
refreshing is my
nonsense.
mentholated tactical wipes, which I have for sale.
Okay.
Yes, you
Your
can
lights.
you can go to Alex Jones' website, which in
Infowars.com.
the world of Faerun is just like a Charlotte's Web style spider web that has
It's
been
an actual
like filled with
website.
filled with objects of varying usefulness.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
we should figure out. We should take a vote.
All right. Who's camping in the woods? Who's going to the farmhouse? What's the vote?
I want to go to the farmhouse.
I'll go to the farmhouse.
I don't know what David said, but I saw his lips.
Farmhouse.
Spiffy.
It sounded
Pepperidge
like
Farmhouse.
it sounded like farmhouse.
Oh
right.
no! Oh, he disappeared.
Oh,
I
he's
turned off my
gone,
video,
no.
hoping that that fixes something.
It actually does, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Frees up a bit of your bandwidth. Okay, yeah. Well, it sounds like we have a majority who are looking to go to the farmhouse. So you guys travel up the road towards the farmhouse. It's kind of just like a curving driveway type road. You get there, you knock on the door, and you hear someone yell, "Who's there?"
It's Little Orphan Annie.
I don't know.
Wait, who are you yelling at us?
Yes.
We don't know who you are either. We're on the road. We see a door. We knock on it. Who are you, lady?
I'm hearing the voices again.
The door cracks open and you see it like a stout little old woman kind of poke her face out. And just from what she's heard, she doesn't seem to be very afraid of you. Like like the way her voice was when she said, who's there? It was kind of like, oh, like, ugh. And the second she hears you guys talk, she's like, oh no, this is probably not a threat at all.
It's because I'm an orphan.
Well, yeah, you're an orphan and you have your apparently, elderly, senile Reverend friend with you. How old is Reverend Ignatowski, like, in the show? I mean, is he super
Yes.
old or yeah?
Well, he was probably in his 30s because he says I went to Woodstock, and I came from the late 70s, early 80s.
Well, there you go. So she hears the voices and she's kind of like, okay, you guys probably aren't a threat. She pokes her head out a little bit and she kind of looks you all over and she asks, are you perchance adventurers?
Yes.
Oh my God. Vern
Who's
Troyer,
asking?
you've really let yourself go.
Because, you see, I have a favor to ask of you if you'll have it. Please come in.
And she opens the door and inside there's kind of this nice little like area, the little seated area, but you can also tell that recently it looks as though a large portion of her house has been ransacked. Someone's gone through all of it, pulled the cabinets open, grabbed various objects out of the pantry and whatnot. It looks like she's made some attempts to clean it up, but also it's a lot and she's a little old lady, so it's not that easy.
Well, my apartment is decorated just like this.
So what do you guys do? Do you want to take a seat? I mean, what are y'all doing?
Is there anything to take a seat in?
Yes, there's a whole seating area. She's got like 2 couches and kind of a little table. She's got a small fire going in the hearth. A farmhouse. Imagine the most idyllic, beautiful, perfect farmhouse you can, and then knock that down a couple notches and you probably have what this looks like.
I'm gonna sit on the couch.
All right. Nickum, what were you saying?
Does she have like lemonade or refreshments of some sort? I mean, is she a good enough host?
She, as you guys kind of enter, she asks,
Would any of you like something to drink? I have tea, I have water, and I have whatever's in this bucket over here, but I don't recommend it.
I'll go with
I'll take the bucket.
I think I should take the bucket.
And she just like looks at you all and is kind of like, oh, well, adventurers, whatever. They're probably just all like this. And takes the bucket, pours it into 3 different cups, and hands them to you. So congratulations, you have refreshments now of bucket juice.
Yay!
I'm not going to tell you what's in it.
I'm
very
going to set that down on whatever available table or whatever, and never pick it up again.
Shirtless
All right.
Alex Jones chugs his entire bucket.
Fantastic. Shirtless Alex Jones, you gain, I don't even know what the fuck I would give you for that, because it really is just bucket juice. You gain a stomach ache. Congratulations.
Excuse me, my stomach is I can get over this. I have a high constitution, but it's just gonna take me a second.
You get a +1 to all your dex rolls for the next day.
I should probably drink that too.
Reverend Jim, you get the shits.
Okay, it's just like Cal Jam 74. The Allman Brothers were on, and
I like almonds.
The Allman Brothers equal shits.
My shit has almonds in it.
I don't like almonds that much.
The little old lady kind of watches you all as you have this conversation, and kind of seems perplexed, but also like, adventurers, maybe? She actually brings out like a little bowl of almonds and sort of sets it on the table. Like, she's not sure if that will appease you, but like, is hoping that it'll win you over a bit. There's a large armchair. She kind of sits down, and you can hear her kind of sigh as she begins to relax a little bit into it.
can I have another cup of the Diet Pepsi you just gave us?
I'm not sure what Diet Pepsi is. I assume it's some kind of tea, but I only have bucket water and chamomile. Those are the only, I don't even really consider bucket water a kind of tea, but I guess if you guys are gonna drink it, then that's what it is. Listen, I have something to request of you. And I can pay and I can offer food and board for a while in exchange for this, but you see, there's been a recent occurrence of many bandits that have been coming around and ransacking places. They've ransacked farmhouses all across the countryside. They've ransacked tents. They've ransacked travelers. They've even ransacked children. They've just gone up to him and been like, give me your money. And the kids have been like, we don't have any money. We're children. And they've been like, well, that sucks. Okay, give us your yo-yo. And they've stolen their yo-yos. It's terrible.
No!
I know. That's
I'm
my
confused. What are they doing running around with sacks?
Well, you see, it's a bit more of a metaphorical sack, you know? Like
Why
when
are all
someone
these
tells
kids
you to-
having sacks?
I think it has something to do with the influx of woodwind instruments becoming popular. The saxophone has been a popular choice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're part of a band. They're sax and violins.
Oh, wow. We just went down a delightful little water slide of puns that I wish we hadn't gone down because now I have rug burn. But
My brother gets that when the princess visits.
oh, man. All right. We should start a timer, see how long it takes for me to just flat out murder one of you. No. So yeah, she sort of looks at all of you and she says, would you be willing to go into the woods and see if there's anything that can be done about these bandits? Now, they're not quite just bandits. They seem to be sort of a organization. They've been there for a while now. And they don't seem very powerful. I can't tell for sure. I mean, they did rip my entire house up, but, you know, they seem like a group of seasoned adventurers such as yourselves should be able to handle them.
Let's go get them!
Calm down. Let her finish explaining what they are.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Then let's go get them!
What was your name, ma'am?
Me? Gerda. Gerda. Gerta.
Gerda, you can count on us to clear out those socialists thieving from the innocent townsfolk.
All right. Yes. Socialists. I'm sure that they are quite social. They seem to move in groups. This is feudalism. I'm not really sure what we're talking about here.
As a detective, I have to wonder, how do we know that this is actually Gerda's house and she's not actually going through the drawers herself trying to find something to steal?
Well, I know that Gordon, which is a Canadian name, is really a Canadian. They're very polite and they don't normally lie about such things.
Look, I'm in my history, if they're not a mushroom that's walking or a turtle or something like that, they're usually okay.
Ooh, walking mushrooms?
I mean, Beverly Hills is a very different place for me, but I can't say I've ever seen any of those things.
Oh no, I don't think we're in Beverly Hills anymore.
She kind of looks at you all expectantly. You guys can take some time to figure out like what exactly it is you want to do here, but she is asking you if you'll go out and fight these bandits.
I say we go out and fight the bandits because are we or are we not?
We are.
That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah.
Do we have
fight?
the name of our group?
Yeah?
Well, I say we do it. Do we have like a name of our group? Like what we call ourselves?
I don't know. Do you guys?
The Super Brothers.
Who are you calling a brother?
God just said something weird to you.
I'm just saying, we're like family. We're adventurous together. We're brothers.
We're family?
Super
like
brothers.
family.
I love it.
If you don't like that, we could be the super white guys plus Alex.
What about me?
There's a girl right there.
Right here.
I thought you were Billy Barty.
No, I'm Annie.
I think perhaps we should amend it to the super white people plus Alex. Gender inclusivity. All right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's Axel.
All right. I like Alex, though. I feel like it adds some of the confusion to the whole thing.
No, this Alex is the other guy. The guy
Hey,
that's
is
like,
Alex? Is
Oh,
Alex
that's true.
here?
Shirtless Alex Jones.
Are we counting Alex Jones as being not white because he's so red, or like
I'm pink.
he's just he's pink?
I'm like a
he's a
brick
pink
red.
person made of bubble gum, like you guys know those like
He's Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, or like those soap bottles with the weird lumpy pink dudes on them that are
Mr.
like
Bubble.
kids. Yeah, Mr. Bubble, that motherfucker.
I've been called that many times.
He's the same species as whatever that thing is.
I drank it many times.
I probably did too. All right. Well, in the interim, you guys are the super white people plus Alex, because it's funny.
I liked it. I'm finally part of something.
I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
All right. So you guys have agreed to do the bandits, to take care of them?
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna take care of
Yes.
him.
Okay, for sure. Woman offers you a nice room and board. Each of you has your own room. It's a big farmhouse.
Ooh.
You know, that you each get your own room, your own bed. And in the morning when you wake up, she's prepared a lovely meal for you all. She's
Is there more of that Diet Pepsi?
Yes, she's actually provided the bucket juice already. It is in a
Oh.
nice pitcher on the table. One of her
Nice.
some of her nice china, so be careful with it. Some of the nice china that the bandits didn't get. I guess she was hiding it. That's her bucket juice china.
Where was she hiding it?
Take a guess.
Oh!
She pulled a little Captain Jack Harkness on that one. No. Yes, she has offered you all a wonderful meal, full of nutrients, each of your favorite dishes, which she has somehow managed to figure out. Maybe
Chicken
she asked
powder?
you guys. Oh yeah, just a giant plate of it. You could snort that shit. She's
Wow.
provided each of your favorite meals. They're on, nice plates. And she seems to be bustling around, kind of trying to get things together. I wanted you all to know, not to infringe or anything, but I have shined up your weapons a bit and tried to, oil them and whatnot. I can't say I'm an expert, but I did want to, provide something. After all, you are going to fight these bandits. I do owe you quite a bit for that. Everyone, please sit down and eat, discuss, don't mind me.
Oh, wow! Look at that! Raw eggs and a tab of acid, my favorite. Oh,
I thought it was brownies, your special brownies.
you got brownies?
No, I have a dead mouse.
Why would you have a dead mouse inside of a brownie?
That is weird.
It's a good question. Hey, Luigi, what's your breakfast?
It's obviously lasagna. Why are we even asking?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I mean,
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Mine's pancakes with strawberries on top and lots of whipped cream.
And a dead mouse.
That's in my pocket.
That's
okay.
gross.
Or are you just happy to see me?
I am happy to see you.
Dave, your character sheet has been uploaded into the Facebook chat, so you should have everything you need. I made you a rogue investigator background. I haven't seen Beverly Hills Cop in a long ass time, so I tried my best to get you something that fits Axel Foley. I made you a crossbow expert, which basically means you have 2 hand crossbows. You have 1 in each hand, so you can attack twice each turn. The rogue's special ability is the sneak attack. So anytime you can get an advantage to your attack. So like if a bad guy or a bandit is engaged with another character in a fight, if you can gang up on them, you get advantage to the attack plus extra damage if you hit them.
As a rogue, you are legally required to abuse the shit out of that ability. I want you at every possible turn to be asking me, can I use my sneak attack? Are they over here? Can I use sneak attack for this? Because otherwise you're not playing a rogue correctly. That's the rules.
Yeah,
Hey,
It's the rules.
and also,
did you give him a +1 banana?
I was gonna say, if my sneak
That's
attack
super racist.
should also involve bananas.
I also gave you Constitution as a dump stat because from what I read on the Wikipedia page, he gets his ass kicked a bunch of times in the movie. So
I'm not a good fighter. I use
Right,
deception and
I'm pretty good.
and insults to get the job done.
Let's go fight these people now.
Oh, the
Alright.
kid's a little bloodthirsty.
She had so much fun last time, just beating the ever living shit out of that wizard. All right, well, you guys, it's like an hour's walk maybe out into the woods. From what this lady tells you, she says she doesn't really know the exact location, but it's pretty easy to find from just the general traveled paths, as well as the noise. She says it's gonna be real loud. You'll be able to hear them from a million miles away. So as you guys head into the woods to go for these bandits, I would like all of you to give me your very first roll of the game. Give me a perception check. So with Roll20, I did ask you all to play around with it a little bit beforehand. So
Yes.
with Roll20, hopefully you all figured this out. There is a little thing over to the far left of your screen. It's a little bar with a few different boxes on it. One of them is a picture of a die, and you can pick which die you want to roll and how many of it you want to roll. So a perception check is a d20, so you're just going to click on d20, and it's going to show you your roll, and you're going to add whatever your bonus is from your character sheet for perception.
What's my bonus?
Well, you can go ahead and pull that up, Ignatowski, but it is, I can pull it up as well.
I got a 17.
Ignatowski, your perception bonus is 3. And actually, Dad, since your character sheet is digital, you can just click on the word perception and it will roll for you, and it will add your bonus as well.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. if we do this again, I'll get everyone else's digitized as well. That way all of you can do that because
Sweet.
it is really handy and Roll20 is a great tool.
That's on the bottom, the passive wisdom perception.
No, that's your passive wisdom perception.
Oh, okay.
Perception is going to be in your list of skills. It's going to be to the right of where all your base stats are, your wisdom, charisma, intelligence, etc. And it's one of those little like
Oh,
options.
I have a 0, so I just have 17.
Just standard 17. All right. Wow, most of you rolled great. What the fuck happened, Pat?
Well, I didn't know that the screen was not on, so I was in the settings still.
Well, I guess no.
Where
all
do
right.
I roll my...
You don't worry about it. You're all good. All right. So, let's see. Annie, you are the first to see anything, which is hilarious given that you're short.
Yes.
You managed to peer through some of the cops, some of the various underbrush that the others can't see because they're too tall. You can see various things in the distance, structures. You can tell that there are some like wooden legs and you can hear voices. From what you can tell, it looks to be like guard towers. That is how they are kind of built. And they sort of have that layout to them. So the best you can tell, it is guard towers. There is a few beyond that. There seems to be kind of an area where there's tents that are set up. But the only thing within range is the guard towers. I'm actually going to move you all. So if you look on your Roll20 screen, you'll see there's a map.
Yes.
This is what the area looks like. I'm going to put down some basic like pogs for you guys. We're probably not going to use pogs a whole lot during this because Theater of the Mind is definitely a lot easier and way more funny. But we are going to use them for the sake of just like, where are you? What does the map look like? And, you know, it's always nice to have a little visual aid. So I can get Zoom to stop.
I'm going to ask a stupid question. How do I change my avatar on D20?
On Roll20, you do have to go outside of the program to do that, which it's not a huge deal. I wouldn't worry about it right now. But the settings are in, like, if you leave the game and you go to your, like, profile settings in Roll20, it'll let you do that.
I tend to worry about things that don't matter.
Oh, no, not at all.
True.
That's a perfectly reasonable thing to worry about. So I'm just going to put down some very basic pogs for you all. I'm just going to take stuff out of my art library, so you're all going to just have to deal with characters that are not even remotely you, but vaguely resemble you. Little Orphan Annie, you're going to be this little one over here. You can use pings if you hold down your mouse wherever you are hoping to click. If you hold it down, it will ping it. You can tell who's pinging based on what color it is. Let's see. So that's Little Orphan Annie. Dad, this will be Reverend Ignacio, whose name I'm going to keep forgetting and fucking up.
What movie is Reverend Ignacio from?
Just call me Iggy.
He's he is from the show Taxi.
Oh, right on. Okay. Yeah.
Reverend Jim, some people call me.
What else? Ho-Sniffus. Ho-Sniffus. Let's see. Wow, this is harder than it should be. Okay, Keith, or not Keith, I'm sorry. David, this is going to be you. You are that funky little fellow. Oh my God, who do I have that resembles Keith? Literally nobody. Or I guess Alex Jones really is the question. No one is Alex Jones. No one could ever be Alex Jones. You're this tabaxi fighter for now. And then, yeah, fuck yeah. So we got those, and then who am I missing?
You're missing me.
I'm missing Luigi. I'm always missing Luigi. I need more Luigi in my life. All right, Luigi.
That's right.
Here's where you are.
Yeah,
that is you.
I'm that guy.
All right, so I gotta first make sure all you can control these pogs real quick. Okay.
I love that song.
Right? Such a bop.
Oh.
So we got that. That one is Nick. This one is Keith. And let's see. That one's Keith. Controlled by. Thank you all for bearing with me. I did my best to prep as much as I could, but there were a few things that fell by the wayside. It happens. Controlled by.
Yeah, you're really disrupting the tight gameplay which has been in effect so far.
Oh, truly.
So while the dungeon master is working on that, guys, we decided on what was it? Super Brothers? Is that what we're calling ourselves, or
What was it?
Something
about-
white people.
and Alex.
something white people?
It was
Yes.
the Super White People plus Alex.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
it was.
Oh, it should have been Axel.
Well, a lot of things should have been a lot of things, but now it is that.
Anyway, white people, we should come up with some sort of strategy. What do you guys? While the dungeon master is working on that, what do you guys think? Looks like we got a bandit camp here. Anybody got any ideas on how we could use our respective strengths best optimally?
I say we
I want to
jump on
fight.
'em.
I think we should talk to them using swords.
All right. So if we want to go in and wipe these guys out, how should we do this? Should we split up, maybe flank them? Should we go in all at once and just do like a phalanx sort of maneuver? What do you guys think?
I think I should sneak around and do some recon.
Yeah, you have a really high sneak, so you'd be the best at that.
All viable options. So yeah, if that's what you'd like to do, you should all have control over your pogs now. Give them a shot just to make sure. Those
I
will
have
allow
a
you to move
disguise
around.
kit. I could use that.
Let's send
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
girl
right.
in. Everyone loves a little girl.
Yeah.
I think I accidentally kicked myself out of here.
So you guys are not technically up at the camp yet. I just have to put your pogs there. You guys are still probably 50, 60 feet away. And the entrance that you can see is kind of this area over here that has been, you can tell there's the guard tower there. And there's pretty clear visibility in that area. So it's unlikely that you'd be able to sneak past without too much hullabaloo. From what you guys can see, there's a few guards up on the tower. There's something a little weird about these guards, these bandits. You notice as you're kind of approaching that they are not human or even really humanoid. The only thing humanoid about them is that they stand on two legs. But other than that, they are like 4 feet tall, 4 foot tall geese.
Geese, as in the birds.
As in the birds. They're about 4 feet tall. They're mottled with brown and white feathers that have kind of just been haphazardly tucked into like loose traveler's clothing. They have bright orange eyes that sit in tiny little eye sockets and dart around the place as they seem to guard the area. They move slowly, and their long dark necks kind of have this weird like snake-like movement as they walk. But they do walk on 2 feet with these kind of flippers that smack the ground in a way that sounds kind of like leather hitting a table. It's a very strange sound, and they are so big that it's much more pronounced than what you would expect from just like a goose, like a normal goose. There's about 3 of them up on the guard tower, and you can see more past that.
White people.
Does anybody in the party have the ability to talk to geese? Or any other animals?
No.
Luigi, what class are you?
I'm a monk.
Gotcha.
One sec. I have to get my...
But I'd like to do a dance for them. Can I just run out and dance?
You can. I think that would be a performance check, which if you'll go ahead and just roll your d20 and then see what your modifier for performance is on your character sheet.
I brought my harmonica with me, so I'll go out and accompany her.
I have a 16. I rolled a 16, and I have a 4 for performance.
Okay, so that gives you a 20, which is, it's not a crit success, which it would be if you had just rolled a 20. Still pretty freaking
nuts.
impressive, though.
Dirty 20's good.
Yeah, this is true. Dirty 20 is still pretty fucking good. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find something. It's super important, I swear. Well, Little Orphan Annie, you head out in front of this guard tower. As soon as they spot you, they raise their various weaponry. It looks like a couple of them have like hammers, like stone hammers. A couple of them have spears. One of them has a crossbow. And they all seem to kind of squawk at each other. However, you break into song and dance, and you are being assisted, I assume, by the Reverend.
By the good Reverend, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, normally I would give you advantage or something based on that, because if you're being helped by another player, that is an advantage. However, you did get a dirty 20, so you're already doing pretty fucking good. You hop out, you begin to perform a song and dance, and at first,
Can we hear what this sounds like?
Can we hear what it sounds like? Can we see what it sounds like? What?
Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, Pat, give
tomorrow,
us
tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
Guys, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, the Goose guards are so moved by your performance. They drop their weapons. They all begin to clap, or a facsimile of a clap, the best they can do with these weird goose hands that they have.
A flap.
Yeah, they're like flapping
flap.
basically. And one of them is crying. One of them is just straight up sobbing. There are tears pouring down its face and all the way down its neck, which is like really weird. You wouldn't think it would be as weird as it is, but their feathers are like vaguely waterproof, so it's just sort of like.
Shirtless Alex Jones is weeping openly.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you even caused Alex to just fucking lose it. He's just. Bleh.
Hey, Axel Foley, while they're crying, sneak up and snap one of their necks.
I don't know about that.
That seems a little rude.
I think we won him over, guys.
Yeah.
They seem to be clapping. One of them, I swear to God, if I can't find this thing, I'm gonna cry because it's super important. Where did I put you? Wait, might be in the closet. One sec.
I was waiting for you to come out of the closet. Oh, I think that went over better than it did in Altamont.
You didn't find it.
Oh,
you
no.
found it. Yeah.
I found it. One of the geese comes down and like climbs down off the ladder. He no longer has his like hammer, his spear, whatever. But he kind of comes up to you, Annie, and he says, that was one of the most beautiful things that we've ever seen. I just wanted to thank you. It's been a long, hard day, and I think we all really needed that.
Can I give him a hug?
Yeah, you can. It makes that noise when you do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm having second thoughts about killing these people.
The guards on that tower are definitely swayed. You can see that the guards from the other tower are kind of like looking at each other. They saw Annie's dance and they definitely enjoyed it, but they didn't really like get the full breadth of it. So they're a little like, what the fuck? Like, why are our comrades just letting these people in? One of the geese from the other tower kind of comes down and walks over to your group, or walks over to. Are the rest of you? Are you hiding? Like, where are you?
Can you tell us like what is around this camp? Like, so
Yeah.
there's 2 towers. It sounds like.
Yes.
Is there like a wall, like walls, like a stone fortress sort of thing, or like?
No, there's no walls. It's all tents, but you can see there's been some like rudimentary fences that have kind of been put up. I wouldn't even call them fences so much as they've just sort of stuck logs in the ground to kind of create a perimeter.
Palisade.
Yes, yeah. There are several tents. I know the map on Roll20 shows there's like 10 or so. There's more. They're pretty packed together, and it seems as though there's quite a bit of hustle and bustle between them. There's some open grassland area. There are several campfires that are set in various areas that people the geese seem to kind of be congregating around at random. But for the most part, outside of these guard towers, most of it looks like a pretty it's where they live, it's where they work kind of area.
Why don't we bring out the rest of the party and introduce them as the rest of the band, and we could do an encore for them. I'm turning into Bernie Sanders.
Free healthcare for all bandits.
It's a socialist.
Get him. Everyone knows all the socialists come from Vermont. So yeah, that's kind of what you're working with as far as the area. There's not like a definite fence, but the guard towers are close enough to each other that like there's clearly a visual perimeter on the part of the bandits.
Okay, Alex is gonna try to sneak along this the palisade fence sort of thing.
Okay.
Undetected. I'm gonna try and get around back to the opposite side.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. Do you want to give me a stealth check?
For sure.
If
I rolled a 5 plus 3, which brings me to 8.
Incredible. All right, so with an 8, you're basically going to, so these are like logs. So some of them are taller, some of them are a little shorter, and there's some good like space between most of them. So as you're kind of like, you're like doing this like army crawl thing, and like, your shoulders are moving and you're like, your belly is just dragging along the ground, I guess.
I have like a knife in my teeth.
Yeah. No, the full 9
paint.
yards. Oh,
yeah. I look
100%.
like
Where do you get the face paint?
I look like the guy at the end of Apocalypse Now. Fucking what's his name?
Marlon Brando.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Perfect.
Colonel
A+.
Kurtz.
You are doing this. You are not being super stealthy. Most of it looks like a good majority of like the geese that are kind of inside the area don't notice you. But as soon as you start to kind of get close to the next guard tower, like some of the geese are like, what the hell? One of them yells, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Don't mind me. I'm just inspecting the wall here, making sure it's up to code.
Up to code. The inspector wasn't supposed to come till next week.
Well, I'm really good at my job, so I'm a real eager beaver, so I just come early sometimes.
Want to give me a deception check there, Alex?
That's a 4. Plus 2 is 6.
6. Woo.
Let me tell you something, Geese. I'm really bad at this. Okay, just pretend like you are convinced.
Right, here's the deal. You can either surrender yourself willingly, or we can stab you to death and leave your corpse out here to rot. Choice.
All right, fine. Look, lower your weapons, please. I'm a sovereign citizen. I know to come willingly. I'll just contact my lawyer. We'll be fine. I'll come peacefully.
I don't know what a lawyer is, but they're not going to help you here. So the couple of the geese come down and they ask you to put your hands behind your back. They have some rope, which they somehow get around your hands. You don't see it happen, so you don't know if they're using their goose fingers or their mouths or what the fuck ever. How these geese do anything is an enigma.
with a lack of opposable thumbs, it's a miracle they even managed to create a society of any kind. They place you in protective custody. Does anyone else go with Alex or see any of this?
Yeah, I followed him because, I follow.
Okay. Gotcha. So Luigi, you were following. Luigi, give me a stealth check as well. Go ahead, and there should be a stat called stealth on your sheet.
Yeah, it's a +2 on my sheet.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh, whoops, I rolled 2 by accident. Let me try doing just 1.
That is fine.
12 + 2 is 14.
Fantastic. 14. All right. Well, that is going to keep you out of trouble for the time being. You managed to follow along fairly inconspicuously, at least enough so that you do see Alex get kidnapped. You are, however, trailing some ways behind him because in the attempt to be more stealthy, you have also gone a bit slower. So you are, I would say, like 20 feet behind Alex as he's being arrested. Are you doing anything? Are you sitting? Are you waiting? What are you doing?
So they tied him up?
Yes, they tied his hands behind his back, tied up his feet.
And there are 2 gooses? Is that what it is?
There's 2 geese currently tying him up. There's a third still up on the guard tower.
He's a far way away, though. He's up in the tower?
He's up in the tower, but he can see. He's got a good vantage point. He's probably, I would say, 15 feet up.
Where are they on this map thingamajigger?
They are, let me move y'all. You guys are over here.
Wow.
This is the guard tower y'all got stopped at. Which, that should be you two, I think. No.
I feel like this is good. We don't want to be all clumped together.
Yeah, no, this is good. You guys are doing some fun stuff. David, what are you up to in this moment? You are the only one who does not currently have a position, so to speak.
Oh, we can't hear you.
He's dead, Jim.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Are you talking into a speak and say?
3PO makes a guest appearance.
I think the acid is kicking in for all of us now.
Can you hear me now?
Sort of.
Oh,
B, C, D.
God!
Rubble you.
John Madden, football.
I believe he said he wants to sneak the other direction.
The other direction. Interesting.
I want to.
Yep, that's what he said.
Yep.
That is what I said. Yes.
Fantastic.
But
David,
that's right by us, though, then.
Are you trying to stealth your way kind of over to this guard tower over here?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So go ahead and give me a stealth roll. And just for future reference, if there's ever connection issues and you need to get something across, the Roll20 chat is an excellent way to do it. Just type whatever you need to say in there, and I will be watching it. So even if your audio is cutting out, I'll be your voice. No. All right, that's an 11. What is your modifier for that?
8.
8? Holy shit.
Damn.
Well,
Whoa!
you are a rogue,
Whoa.
yeah. Should have expected
Damn.
that. So that's a 19. Very sexy. So you make it past the guard tower without any issue. Are you heading for the guard tower? Are you trying to like get into the camp? What are you up to?
I was going to check the guard.
He was gonna zoo the Gekti guard.
Zudagekti guard. All right. Yep, I know what that means. No. Are you trying to attack the guard? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he said sneak attack the guard.
Sneak attack the guard. Okay. Then let's see.
He's
None of the-
typing now.
There we go. Okay, so none of the guards are currently engaged in combat, but you do have the sneak advantage. So go ahead and roll me that sneak attack. So give me roll to hit. Here,
That's
real
2
quick.
d20s plus, 2 d20s, right? For a sneak attack?
2d20s. Should be, yeah.
Why are you attacking our audience?
Okay, so that's 2 and 10, 12. Okay.
My H key isn't working. That's really
Okay,
weird.
so your first one does not work. Your second one does. Wait, no. Fuck.
You pick between the two if you're rolling with advantage, if that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Which
so go
the
ahead.
10 would be the one he wanted. And I am trying to look here really quick to see. Oh, I'm dumb. I was like, where did I put the geese stats? And I'm like, hey, you made it an entire character sheet, so it's already right there.
That is snack.
Obtain sustenance. All right, so I assume you're taking the 10?
That would be correct.
Okay, do you have any plus to hit when you're using, I assume you're using, did you say you gave him daggers or a crossbow?
He's so I tried to make him as much like Eddie Murphy from Beverly Hills Cop as possible. So
Yeah.
I made him a human. Humans get 1 feat. So
Okay.
his feat I gave him was crossbow expert, which means he has 2 crossbows. They're hand crossbows, so they're a little weaker. But the fact that he's got 2 of them, he can make 2 attacks on his turn.
That's pretty sexy. Yeah, okay, for sure. So with sneak attack involved, I assume you roll with advantage twice since you get 2 attacks. That first one isn't going to hit unless you have an additional 2 hit with your crossbow, which you might. So take a look at your crossbow and let me know. Let me see. I can just look at the thing you uploaded. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us while I try to figure stuff out. Okay. Open it there. Bada bing, bada boom.
If I need to type, my H key doesn't work anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's
What's
yeah,
that
I don't know
H?
why. Yeah, exactly.
Am
I
I
can type.
am I getting a Skype call? What the fuck is going on? Does anyone else hear that, or is that just me?
I'm not hearing that.
No.
That's concerning. I just hear the Skype noise for some reason, so. Oh wait, no, maybe it's Discord. I don't know. Okay, well, for some reason that was blaring in my ears, so that was the last 2 seconds. So let's see. Do you have a crossbow? Oh, you have a +6 to hit with crossbow. So yes, you are gonna make that.
Woohoo!
That's pretty awesome.
Basically, you're holding 2 miniature crossbows, 1 in each hand.
Yeah,
David.
very good at it. So yeah, you can take another attack if you'd like. There's 3 geese up there. All 3 of them are pretty much the same stats. Do you have any like preference as to which one you're hitting?
No.
No. Okay. I'll mark them down as like Goose 1, 2, and 3. And I will put them on the map here real quick so that you can see them. All right. So these little blue guys, those are Goose Bandits. They are just standard Goose Bandits. Run of the mill guys. You know, just your normal fun dude. And you hit this one over here. He is going to take some damage. So if you could go ahead and roll damage for me, that will be, there we go. So D6, so okay, 4. All right, and do you want to give it another attack? I assume sneak attack lets you use your same two attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is some weak stuff.
That's 8 plus 5, so that's 13. All right, so 13 damage to that first guy who, and actually I should ask, are both attacks to one goose, or are you doing one attack to
Yeah,
one
I
and
think
one attack?
it's a better idea to try and take out one whole goose.
The whole goose. Okay, for sure. So in that case, all right. So you hit that guy. He is not looking great. He's in a bad place. You hit him with 2 crossbows, and he like squawks and like falls backwards. You hear just and it's terrible. It's the worst honk you've ever heard. He seems to be still alive based on the reactions from the other two geese, but they do also look over the edge and start to like honk and freak out to try and alert someone. I am gonna need you to roll initiative. And actually, Annie and Ignatowski, you will also have to roll initiative. So
And
Is that a
that's
20?
that is
That's
a
a
D20.
20.
And then you do have an initiative. You should have something on your sheet that tells you if you have an initiative bonus. So David, that 12 is your initiative?
Yes.
Okay. So
Do Luigi
Plus, and I have a +4.
okay. +4. All right.
do Luigi and Alex Jones have are they hearing
You
all
guys
this?
no, you guys are far enough away that you cannot hear this. You are currently busy with Alex being arrested and Luigi crawling next to the fence. So
Yeah.
yes, you
Alex is screaming at the top of his lungs about his rights while this is all happening. Go ahead.
okay, for sure.
I don't see initiative on the sheet.
There might
At the
yeah. It should be where
Middle column, top.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
top
yeah,
row.
yeah.
There you go.
Armor class. +2, yeah.
Okay, for sure. So that makes Pat, you're at 11, right?
11, yep.
Okay, and then
It's not great.
15. Hey, well, you know, better than nothing, right?
Is it?
Okay. Yeah, good question. So let's see.
But I do want to fight, though.
Well, you know, you'll get your chance. Trust me, there's plenty of encounters here, but
I still don't know why we're trying to kill the audience.
The one who wanted to
Thank you, God.
all right, let's see. Okay.
you did a whole song, Dick.
Whoa. He said something about rolling on Nick.
Ain't nobody rolling on Nick. I'm protecting him.
Nick him?
Nick 'em. Nick 'em.
Nick 'em. Okay. There we go. We got that.
24 doesn't sound good.
Does this mean we're not going to get to do an encore?
No, don't worry. I was just rolling initiatives for the other geese. So don't worry about that 24. That's not important.
Oh, okay.
Alex, you're up first. What are you doing with your turn? You've just injured this goose. That was your sneak attack as well as kind of your preliminary attack, but you did roll highest in the initiative, so you do get to go first.
Alex left for a second.
Well, Alex is... Oh, wait,
There
no.
he is.
Break, I'm back.
I'm sorry. Axel is the one. This is going to get real fun, guys. This is going to be real exciting when I just keep messing up your names.
And
Axel, you are
Annie.
up first. And Annie. And the dead rat.
Actually, I just looked. It's not dead. It's alive. But
Oh, that's horrifying. Thanks.
yeah.
We stopped at the pet cemetery.
Oh wait, I was
Well,
supposed to roll a D6, right?
No, you're good with the D20. That's your roll to hit. So 8 plus 6. Who are you going for? You hit Goose 1. There is also Goose 2 and Goose 3. They don't have names.
So is Goose 1 pretty much dead in the water here?
Well, he's laying there bleeding profusely, so yeah.
So probably not a threat.
Well, I mean, he's still alive, so he is a threat to that extent, but, like, he's in pretty bad shape.
God, you're a little loud.
I am?
No, God.
Oh, I see.
Who's
The
got
one that you. The one that's talking I don't see.
Oh. Well, I'm confused. I don't know how loud I am. Is this
To me,
better?
it's pretty loud.
Is this better?
Seems like
Yes.
a normal volume to me, but...
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and finish off last, or that one goose,
Okay.
or Goose 1.
All right. Go ahead and roll me damage. That's a D6. Probably going to get him, but... So 1 plus...
Ooh.
4.
plus 4, so 5. Yep, he's gone. I have already put a little red tint over his icon to show that he is dearly departed. So you do not have to worry about Goose 1 anymore. He's out of the way. However, you do have to worry about Goose 2 because it's his turn next. However, wait, before that, you do get 2 attacks. Did you want to use your other attack as well?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit for me.
Oh, the hit. Sorry.
Yes, sorry, that's the D20. 9. Wow, you are a low roller today, huh, bud?
I had a 20 earlier.
Fair enough. You used up all your good luck.
But it's plus 6, though.
Yes, it is plus 6, so you are still okay. Holy shit, that's OP, but I love it. So are you going for Goose 2 or Goose 3? Goose 2 is on the left, Goose 3 is on the right.
So technically Goose 2 is closer to me?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Okay, for sure. All right, go ahead and roll the hit, because you do manage to hit him.
So that's a 3 plus 4, so 7.
All right, 7 goddamn points of damage. Holy shit. Okay,
all that work in the crossbow range has worked out for me.
Oh yeah. Do you want to describe for us, Axel, how this kind of goes down? Because I do want you to know you basically just like popped up, killed their friend, and then killed him. So you want to give us a little dramatic like
Dad?
Yeah, a little bit dead. It's a little dead.
Got the heat is on playing by Kenny Loggins playing in the background while this is happening.
Oh fuck yeah.
Heat is on.
That's not Kenny Loggins.
That's Glenn Frey, actually.
Excuse me.
Nerds.
But Kenny Loggins had an awesome version of that song. I'm just gonna say.
Fair enough. But yeah, David, you pull off some pretty dope shit there, Mr. Axel Foley. You just like did a fucking front roll and like popped up and just
Come on, Shrek.
Pat, please don't do that laugh anymore.
That's his laugh. I'm sorry.
Those geese never saw it coming. All right, so you have, however, angered Goose number 2.
No, he's dead, right?
Oh no, he's not. Goose number 1
Oh.
is dead. Goose number 2 is alive and very, very angry.
Oh.
So he is gonna come at you. Well, actually, he's gonna use. It'd be nice to know what he's gonna use. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for
Never
that.
thought I'd say this, but I could really use the help of a little red-headed orphan.
Well, I'm waiting for my turn.
Okay, so Goose number 2 is going to move down here by you to your side, and he is going to hit you with a beak attack. So does 15 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. The Keith has spoken. All right, that is going to do 7 piercing damage. So go ahead and mark down 7.
Well, where do I mark that down?
Where you should have an HP box with your maximum hit points.
That makes him unconscious.
Oof.
He's like you said, he's overpowered with his attacks, but he's also got a very low constitution, which affects his hit points. So he's actually
he's a squishy.
That's enough to knock him unconscious.
Oh boy! All right. So you have just been knocked unconscious by a goose. How do you feel?
Pretty
Aside
damn
from
embarrassed,
unconscious.
actually.
Okay. All right.
Ain't no laughing matter.
I gotta check something here. Because I think I might have messed up on a stat. But it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Nickum, what are you doing during all this?
I'm over there by Alex Jones. What do you want from me?
Oh.
Well, what are you doing though?
I'm sitting there.
You're just sitting there watching all the fun?
I'm just
I
sitting there,
mean,
barbecue sauce.
the
on my
guy's
Used to
tied
his
up.
brother doing all the work.
There's 3 geese. Like, what do you want me to do?
Are you just
What-
squatting down like in Mario 3 with your hat, like holding onto your hat like this?
Yeah, I'm powering up my jump. That's what I'm doing.
Beautiful.
Throw
All
a
right.
fireball
What are you
or
wearing?
something
What are
this
you
way?
wearing?
What are you
Green
wearing
overalls
right
and a green hat. What do you think?
Oh.
I'm wearing a red dress.
Okay, Luigi from Super Mario Brothers.
I'm topless.
All right, Ignatowski, you are up. It is your turn. You are all the way over here, so it is going to take some time for you to get over here.
Oh, get
especially
him!
Since your movement
Well,
speed is like,
Well,
I think it's
since
30.
since they're not going to listen to the rest of our concert, should we just kill the ones that are by us, or should we go help Axel?
The ones that are by you have been fully swayed. They actually don't even notice what's going on with the guard tower over there. They're just kind of like still in tears from the beautiful performance you just put on. So they are completely unaware that their comrades are being brutally murdered. Also, Axel did kind of just stealth over there and kill the geese without a lot of warning. So there actually hasn't been that much of a ruckus other than like the sound of this one goose just being like, "What the fuck?" So,
But he's notoriously a malcontent, so they're used to hearing that.
so there you go.
Well,
I was going to say there is a very handy little ruler tool that Roll20 has that I highly recommend using if I could find it. Oh, there it is, I think. Yeah, there we go. It'll tell you how far you need to move
Cool.
to get somewhere. Your movement speed is 30 feet, so you can do up to 30 feet at a time. This is specifically Ignatowski. Some of you have less moving speed and some of you have more moving speed. But Ignatowski, this is about where you can move about this square because that is how much movement speed you have. And if you have ranged attacks or ranged weapons, those will be usable on the geese on that guard tower. However, anything else you would have to get within 5 feet from melee range.
I have a light crossbow.
That is a ranged weapon. Go ahead and, I assume you're attacking. It's up to you. You get to pick where you're going. You can move your player pog. You can tell me what's up. Just go ahead and do it.
Well, can I attack or just attack?
Just attack. Yeah, okay, all right, that's...
Well, is that what I can do?
Yes, you can.
What's the range on my thing?
It's enough. It should be 60 feet, which that's more than enough. So you can... this is the only goose still alive and within... actually, no, either of them would be within range. So if you want to try and go for either the goose up on the podium or the goose that has just beak attacked your good friend Axel, you can pick either one.
I'm going to try and get rid of the goose who's attacking Axel.
Fantastic. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit with your ranged crossbow. So just a d20 plus whatever you have for the crossbow, which should be like a 2 or something.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
Can I click on the...
yes.
On the...
Go ahead and click light crossbow, and it will give us, ta-da, all the necessary information. It does roll advantage by default.
Wow.
We only need the 21, though. That's still pretty friggin' good. 21
That's
is definitely
great.
going to hit. So 21 hits, and let's see, that's 1d8 of piercing damage. So go ahead and just click the word light crossbow, not on your character sheet, but on the roll you just made in the chat.
Okay.
2 piercing damage. Pew. You go ahead and you give that guy 2 piercing damage, which is enough to knock him backwards and away from Axel, who's still lying prone and
Suck it,
unconscious.
stupid goose.
Suck it!
Oh, get out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, assuming Ignatowski is done with all that he wanted to do. Annie, it is your turn.
Are you done, Jim?
Was there anything else I can do?
Nope. You could have, I think you can cast a cantrip, but there's no.
How far away is 120 feet?
120 feet. Well, you see, how far away is 120 feet is a question that answers itself.
Towards the... Yes, I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast on that goose.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, can I cast this Cure Wounds thing onto Axel?
I'm pretty sure you can do... No. Keith, help me out. As a cantrip...
If you're going by rules as written, then no, he cannot. You can cast either a spell or a cantrip on a particular turn. Spells are more powerful than cantrips. However, you have limited use of spells. You only have a certain amount of slots that you can use. Cantrips, on the other hand, they're weaker than spells, but they're unlimited use, so you can just do it over and over again.
Exactly.
What's the difference between a cantrip and a spell?
Well, you can't
just said.
trip using a spell.
Are you doing the bit like, what does the yellow light mean?
Oh, I see. There's cantrips. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't
Okay.
Slow down.
No, he's not even doing a bit. He's just like this. He's old and senile, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm his daughter.
You know,
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
All right. Yeah. So Ignatowski, you're all set. Annie, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stand out of the Annie's fucking way before she blasts me.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. Goose number 2.
Goose number 2, the one that's attack. Yes, I said
Hacking
that.
Axel. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right, go ahead and. I'm pretty sure Eldritch Blast requires you to roll to hit, but you can tell me if I'm wrong there.
It doesn't say. Eldritch Blast. Do I need to roll?
Yeah,
yes, you do. It's a range. It's a ranged attack spell, so you're gonna roll d20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Oh no, that's not good. A 4.
4. Do you have a spell? Do you have a additional thing for spells at all? Is there anything under spell save or not spell save DC? Spell attack bonus up at the top of your spell sheet and to the right. There should be something that says spell attack bonus. Does that say anything?
A 6.
Holy shit.
I want to get him though.
I totally feel you. However, 6 is still not enough quite to get it. You do manage to shoot it. However, it sort of ducks out of the way before it ducks. It ducks out of the way with a before you're able to hit it. It flies right past it.
I never get tired of that.
So that's unfortunate. But it is Goose number 3's turn. And he is also very angry. He has noticed that his comrade seems to have slain Axel. He's not dead, just unconscious. And he comes down off the podium and he comes over to you, Ignatowski, because
hey, how's it going?
You have upset him. You have upset him greatly. And he is going to release. He's going to use his hammer. Yeah, release the Kraken. He's going to use his hammer on you.
What's a goose doing with a hammer?
What's a goose doing being 4 feet tall? What's the guy from Taxi doing in the world of Faerun? The goose has a hammer. Live with it. I assume 14 probably hits your armor class. I'm going to check really quick just to make sure that I'm not talking out my ass.
I'm going to assume that Goose's name is Josh.
16.
Oh, fuck. He hits you with his hammer, and it does not manage to get through your armor, which is hilarious. So he,
your jean jacket?
Yeah, your jean jacket, which is apparently made of steel.
I've slept in it for the last 2 years.
Oh, that would explain it. So the goose comes at you with the hammer and it takes a swing, and it misses. I don't know what you do. Maybe you just sort of fall a little too far to the left, the way drug addicts do, or maybe the goose just has terrible aim. It is a goose after all, but it does not make it.
I always lean left in my politics and in the way I stand.
I respect that.
That makes me physically ill.
Axel, it is your turn. You're going to have to give me a death save. This is to make sure that you're not dead. Just go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Alrighty.
Don't be dead.
No thanks to you, Annie.
I tried, guys.
10 is a success, so you have 1 success. You can mark it on your character sheet. There are 3 little bubbles next to in the box that says death saves. You can mark off one of them. If you get 3 successes, you are stable. If you get 3 failures, you are dead. So we're just gonna try not to kill Axel right off the bat here.
Oh, damn.
So let's see. It is Goose 2's turn. He's not looking too bad off. He's a little annoyed, clearly. He's going to move over here. These geese do not have a very far walking speed. And he is going to end his turn. Ignatowski, it is your turn again.
Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, well, there's a little goose right in front of me, and I think I'm gonna hack it.
You're going to hack it? You're going to hack the goose with your superior hacking skills?
What do I got here?
You open up the goose, and there's an interface, and you just type into it really fast, and then it says hacking complete, and the goose is now yours.
I thought it was Linux, but that would be a penguin.
Someday
Wow.
I'll finally get the chance to kill my father. Someday.
How about I got a +3 mace.
Yes, you do. Would you like to clobber this goose with your mace?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, go ahead and click mace. All right, so your highest, or I shouldn't be taking your highest roll because you are not rolling advantage. I don't know why I've been doing that. So.
Because you love us.
Because I love you. Something like that. I am going to take your first roll because that is how I should be doing this.
You're disowned.
Cool, thanks.
Hi, guys.
It's okay. Welcome back, Annie. You just missed like everything, but it's fine.
I had to potty.
Well, too bad.
I ate the goose.
Yeah.
You ate the
Swallowed
goose?
it whole.
Yeah.
Wow. Why is he still on the screen then?
Technical difficulties?
I passed him like a stone.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of impressive, actually. Like a snake. So yes, you attack with your mace and you do not manage to hit. Sorry, dude. You guys are just not having the best time with hits. It is basically the goose swings at you with the hammer and you duck, and then you swing at the goose with the mace and it ducks. And it is just a beautiful show of chicken, of combat chicken. So
Duck
just in case
chicken, I thought it was a goose.
it's you know what? All fowl is the same. Okay.
Wow.
So Ignatowski, you have had your turn. Annie, welcome back. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Yes, I am going to. I'm going to attack the goose that's by Jim. I'm going to use my slingshot.
Okay. Awesome.
With plus 4 attack bonus.
Wow. Okay. Well, go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
Come on, big. No.
6 plus. You said what was your attack bonus?
4.
4. Okay. So that is still not enough to hit. Wow, you guys. I love you all very dearly. These are some bad rolls.
Bizarre.
So Annie, you try to go with your slingshot and you miss. The stone sails over the goose's head and it kind of like cranes its neck to look at it, and geese have those big long weird like tube necks, so it's just sort of like it's
It's
very
the Matrix.
it is it's the goose matrix. So yeah, yet another failed roll. Goose 3 is gonna go ahead and shoot his shot, as it were. And Goose 3 is the one that is still standing by Ignatowski. So he is going to.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I know, your life is hard. He's going to stand over here, and he lets his head fall back, and he releases the most unfortunate sound you've ever heard.
Wow, like the Dave Matthews Band?
Yeah, but like the Dave Matthews Band in Chicago on whatever the day something.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
On the bridge.
Yeah, that sound. It's the most unfortunate goose noise you've ever heard in your life, and it actually, it hurts you. You guys, Annie and Ignatowski, if you guys could both, you're going to need to make a wisdom save. Ignatowski, it's a little easier for you. You can just click wisdom save on your character sheet. Annie, you're just going to have to roll a d20 and add whatever your saving throw bonus is. Saving throws should be also to the left and slightly next to your...
It's by charisma.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
that's a 6.
Where's my wisdom save? Where is it? I
Uh,
want to click the button.
It is under your proficiency bonus on the left of your character sheet.
I have a 15
Oh.
total.
Oh, got it. Here we go.
15. Dad, we're taking the 10. Okay, so both of you, Annie, you are fine. You managed to avoid. You do still take 2 damage.
Oh,
so
no.
Go ahead and write that down. But you are fine as far as all things considered. Ignatowski, you take 4 damage. So go ahead and mark that down on your hip points.
Holy smoke.
You take 4 damage and you are frightened, meaning that for the duration of your next turn, you have to move as far away from the target, which is Goose number 3, as you possibly can get, which is to say 30 feet, because that is your movement speed. So
Okay.
you're gonna have to run, little boy. You're afraid of that goose. It's a big, scary fucking goose.
That goose is a narc.
Oh yeah. You want a narc? This goose is the biggest narc of them all. This goose sold out his best friend for like mentioning weed.
Wow.
So that goose has gone goosing. Axel, if you would like to give me another death save to see how you're doing. Just so you know, by the way, Ignatowski, you do have healing spells. If you want to get over to Axel and somehow... Sorry, what was that, David? There we go, very sexy.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, perfecto. All right, that is a success as well. Go ahead and mark down 2 successes. I'm counting a 10 as a success because I like you guys, and I think we should do that.
You didn't count my 10 as a success.
No, I did not, because it wasn't for a death save.
Damn.
Yeah, die and then come talk to me. All right.
Now I know how you really feel.
Oh, truly. Ignatowski, you do have the ability to heal, by the way. So if you do manage to get over to Axel, you would be able to stabilize him. You also have Spare the Dying as a cantrip. So if he does happen to really fuck up his shit, that will allow you to let him not fuck up his shit. You also don't have to, but that is an ability that you have if you need it.
Hey, can I heal me?
Can you hit? Yes, you can. Cure wounds is a hell of a drug. However, before you do that, Goose number 2 is gonna go over here. And he's not gonna do anything, because he can't. So, yes, Ignatowski, it is your turn. You can tell me what's up, what you doing.
Well, I gotta run the fuck away, right?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So
All
30
right.
feet in the opposite direction of your foe. So this
Great
way.
Something like here?
Yeah, that's probably about right. I'm not gonna split hairs. So you're there. Is there anything else you wanted to do with your turn? Movement?
Well, I'd like to heal something.
Okay. Well, you have Cure Wounds, or you can just... Yeah, that's about it. You got Cure Wounds.
All right. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and click it on your character sheet, my good man. Go to Core, and then under your attacks and spellcasting, you can
Says
give it the
cast
old
at
clicky
what?
clack.
Wait, what? What?
You know what? I'm just gonna click it for you. There you go. There you go. Okay, so assuming you can touch yourself, which I'm pretty sure you can.
All the time.
You have just healed up to 9 damage, which I don't think you even have that much HP. So you should just be able to take back
Thanks.
what your max HP is.
Are you a wizard now?
No, it's cleric.
Oh, okay.
Reverend, yeah.
I'm also a blues harp player.
I also built his character in the space of like 10 minutes because that's about all I had.
Yeah, right on.
But yeah, so you are healed up and it is also not your turn anymore. Good day, sir. Annie, it is your turn.
I'm gonna have to Eldritch Blast
Yeah, which one?
That's close. The one that's closest to me.
Okay, fantastic. I was about to say they are both equidistant from you. It is a triangle, but then I realized that's a campfire and not an orphan. Yes, this one.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a d20. Tell me how you do with the hit there.
They're both fire rats, though.
Jesus.
7, but I have a +6 though, so 13.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me for your Eldritch Blast. Does it say what dice it is? I have it pulled up.
It says D10.
Yes, 1d10 necrotic. So go ahead and roll me a d10.
All right, here, big number, no whammies. It was a 3, guys.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Oh, well,
Hey,
even I know
could
that
be worse.
sucks.
I'm gonna.
Hopefully he stays away from me now.
Yeah, well,
I want to kill him.
He's right the fuck there, and he's upset that you just did 3 damage to him. But I think he's probably doing okay so far. It is his turn.
Pretend to be a campfire.
All right. It's our good little friend Goose number 3's turn, and he's gonna come up to you, Annie. He's gonna hit you with a big hammer.
No.
Maxwell's silver hammer. He's gonna.
Josh
Bring it
Goosehammer.
down. I assume 17 hits, unless your armor class is like fucking 30, because why wouldn't it be?
No,
Annie,
it's 13.
Orphan of Steel. Okay, cool. So that does succeed. You're only taking 1 damage though, so he kind of just bonks you with the hammer. Maybe he feels bad about hitting a kid. Though I don't know if you're a kid.
Yeah, you
I mean,
shouldn't
you're
be
a halfling.
bonking kids.
Yes.
Nor should you be hitting them.
A PSA from Fumbling Dice. Don't bonk kids.
If it can crawl, it can brawl.
Yeah! Finally, for all the triple amputees out there dragging themselves from fight to fight. Okay. Yes. You only take 1 damage. It is no longer the Goose's turn. It is, however, Axel's turn. Axel, give me a death saving throw.
Oh,
That means your character's destroyed, doesn't it?
I'm gonna guess. That didn't
Yeah, a
work.
little bit. It does very much mean that your character is dead.
Oh!
I did it.
The first to die on Fumbling Dice.
Wow, that's incredible. So you basically just ran up, shot him with crossbows, took 1 hit, died, and that was the whole thing. That was the beautiful life of Axel Foley.
You know what? That's still more than what Luigi did.
Hey, I'm still alive. I can still do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, when's your turn? Jeez.
I was gonna say you haven't done a damn thing.
But sit there.
Really quick, Ignatowski, I do believe. Wait, let me just check and make sure I'm not talking out my ass here.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, no, that doesn't technically. Okay.
So you can't resurrect them?
If once you get to a higher level, yes, you can resurrect him. He won't be human anymore. He'll be undead. But I think we're just gonna say that he's. You're gonna have to carry him for a bit. He's not gonna wake up for a while, but he's
put me
not
in the
dead
fire.
yet. He's not dead
He's
yet.
not dead.
I would listen. I would love to do a character death right now.
Well, it's okay.
I'm not prepared for that.
No,
and neither are
it's
any
fine.
of you. Okay,
He's only
fantastic.
mostly dead.
He's only mostly dead.
No,
He's got a
it's
flesh
because
wound.
I was just gonna keep doing different characters every episode anyway. So
Okay, I mean, if you want to, if we can kill Axel, that's fine. But you won't have anything.
I mean,
to do.
there really shouldn't be any more Beverly Hills Cop sequels.
I
So-
liked Beverly Hills Cops.
Oh, sorry, my girlfriend's rooting around in my food cabinet. Hi, Grace. Oh, she's stealing a fork. Okay.
Hi, Grace.
They say hi, Grace.
Hey, fork.
Hi, Grace.
I love you. Okay, well, in that case, Axel Foley's dead. Rest in pieces, my good man. His corpse lieth upon the lawn. David, in the meantime, you're free to just be funny You can speak as Axel's ghost that just sort of exists now, or whatever the fuck you want to do. You can't do anything.
He's dead like my parents.
Wah, wah, wah,
He's dead like the American dream.
Al, you're sideways. Jim, what happened?
Oh no! Oh no! He's sideways, Jim.
He's frozen.
It's like Speed. He just put a still image for a video game.
No. You see, he's done some very clever makeup. He's still upright.
Yeah.
It just looks like he's sideways because he's
Wow.
managed to paint his face in such a way.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, well, now he's dead. Okay, bye, Dad.
I think he'll be back.
He probably will. He always is. Goose 2 is up, and he's just going to do a real quick attack here. Quick attack, like Pokemon.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, some ritual sacrifice shit. Well, since my dad's gone, I feel bad attacking him, but also I don't really. So he's just gonna whack him real quick with his hammer, his big goose hammer.
Ah.
That being said, that 8 is definitely not gonna hit. So yeah, he takes a swing at him with his goose hammer and nothing happens. I would like to note I'm calling it a goose hammer. It's a normal hammer being held by a goose. There is no hammer specifically for geese. But you could change that. For only $5 a month, you could help us create the perfect hammer for geese and only geese.
No.
I have hammers, but I can't attack.
Unfortunate.
Why don't you come over here?
Well, now it's Ignatowski's turn, and he's dead. Well, not dead, just gone. Dad, can you hear us at all? Are you out there?
Dad?
No, you can't. He's just gone. That's fine. We'll skip him. Sucks to suck, buddy. Annie, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. Just Eldritch Blast.
There's Jim.
Hello.
Hi, Ignatowski. You missed your turn, and that's all your fault. Annie, go ahead and roll me to hit.
Oh, damn.
All right.
The brown acid just kicked in.
Whoa! I have a
Whoa!
20 and plus 6.
And that is a nat 20, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That is going to give you double to whatever damage you do. So go ahead and roll me damage. It should be that 1d10.
1d10.
Yes.
What's 2?
Come on, big number.
Or,
Oh, is it?
2d10.
2.
Yes.
So should I do the 2 or no?
Actually, that's a good point. I usually just double whatever the damage is from the 1, but you can also use 2d10 if you want to for the...
Let's see, big numbers.
Wow.
I rolled a 1, guys.
You rolled a critical success and then immediately rolled a critical failure, which technically, since it wasn't a d20, it's not a crit, but also it's you just went from the top of the line to the bottom.
I'm gonna die, guys.
Here, go ahead and roll one more d10, and we'll just take the 1 and add it to whatever else you get.
Okay. Come on,
Oh,
10.
Thanks, Monty Hall.
I
geez.
rolled a 3, guys. It's not a big number, but it's the best I could do, guys.
4 damage. You do 4 damage. I'm proud of you, son.
It was more of an eldritch poke.
Yeah, it's more of an eldritch poke. Yeah, definitely. So goose number 3 is attacking you, so you did 4. Okay. Ignatowski, you do get to go. Even though I said your turn was skipped, you can go.
Oh, thanks,
So,
man. All
What are you
right.
up to, Reverend?
Well, there's this fucking goose who keeps following me.
Really?
Yeah, let me hack away at it here.
Yeah? What you hacking with?
Let's see.
Got a mace, a light crossbow, sacred flame, and then you have a few spells for...
Oh,
Do Sacred Flame.
how's Sacred Flame work? That sounds pretty kick-ass.
So Sacred Flame, they do have to succeed on a saving throw, I believe. If they... Oh, wait, do they? Nope, I think you just cast it. Wait. Oh, my God.
I got you.
Thank you.
I want to use the scared flame.
The scared flame. Oh man, I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting I'm on roll 20 and that it tells me everything I need to know.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Dex saving throw, or take 1d8 radiant damage.
All
Oh,
right.
no.
No benefit from cover during this saving throw.
Very sexy. Very, very sexy. So in that case, that goose is going to have to roll a Dex save, which I do not believe Dex is one of its better qualities.
It's a goose.
It's
It
a
doesn't
goose.
have any
Goose.
thumbs.
And yet
He could
somehow
fly.
a 15, that does in fact beat your spellcasting.
What the fuck?
So yeah, you try, and this goose just does the fucking suavest hop over to the side and totally misses your attack. It's very cool on the goose's part, not so cool on your part. You look like a big idiot, is what
Oh,
I'm saying.
jeez.
Well, at least I'm used to that.
Oof.
Can I do anything else?
Nope, you're fucked. Let's see. It is Goose 3's turn. Goose 3 is the one that is currently being assailed by a small orphan. Goose 3 is going to once again try and hit you with his hammer because he is a goose and possesses about 2 brain cells. Yeah, you tell him, boy. There we go. All
Guys,
right.
I'm scared.
Goose is going to go at you for 13. What's your armor class, Little Orphan Annie?
13.
Haha, you get hit. It's going to be it's going to be 6 damage.
So I'm barely alive. I only have 2 left then.
Okay, so you're broken, bloodied, and bruised. You're not doing so hot. Sucks to suck. Goose number 2 is once again going to attack our good friend, the Reverend.
Good.
He's...
Jesus Christ.
I know. Hey, listen, you guys picked your enemies. You're just going back and forth. So 12 is not going to make it, so you're fine for now. Ignatowski, you're up.
All right. Let me try the mace.
The mace. All right. Go ahead and click that, my friend. Spicy?
Give me
Oh, yes.
That
give
would
me
be
the fuck.
I'll give it to you. All right. Roll damage.
Yeah. About fucking time. All right.
Go ahead and click mace. There you go.
Oh, man,
Good
our rolling
bludgeoning.
is bad.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. We've
But
all been
it's-
there.
Does the +3 refer to damage or to just...
No, it is to hit. So it's whether or not you even manage to hit the first place.
Son of a
So
bitch.
it's just 2. However, the goose that you are currently in fisticuffs with is not looking so hot. He's having kind of a time. Annie, you are up once again.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
All right, fantastic. I love this. You've got a thing, you know?
Yeah, but I'm
Call the
scared.
goose.
All right, give me the D20.
Okay. +6.
Hey, 15
Oh.
plus 6, that's a 21, my friend. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, this is where it screws up a lot.
Yeah? Well, we'll see.
I rolled a 2.
That you did, my friend.
Two
That you
crit.
did. All right. Well, these geese are still alive, which is a problem. Goose
And I'm
number
gonna
2.
die.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see, Annie. We'll see.
One of the Luigi, come on, do something. Come
Hey, to
help
be fair,
my sister out.
They're far
I don't
away
even
from
know
all
what's
this.
happening.
Yeah,
I don't
they
even know
don't
what's
even.
going on.
Well, what are you doing? You're just sitting there still?
Yeah.
Ignatowski, you are currently.
Why me again?
Oh no, he crit failed though, so you're Gucci. So don't even worry about it. But it is your turn. So what you gonna do to this goose?
Oh, it's
How you gonna
duck
cook it?
orange time. Give me the, well, how much would it do more damage with a mace or with a crossbow?
I mean, they both have their pluses and minuses. So just pick whichever one's stylish.
Crossbow.
Crossbow is stylish. Go ahead and click that sucker.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, your stylish and sexy crossbow did not make it, but I'm giving you advantage because I love you. So go ahead and click the word crossbow before I change my mind. Nope.
Wow.
Not that word crossbow, the one underneath we just made.
Hey.
All right. Spiffy, that is 5 damage, and that goose is dead, motherfucker. That goose is cooked.
Suck it.
Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a cooked goose and a comrade who could probably really use some help.
About fucking time.
Not Axel. Axel's dead. There's no helping him. Annie, you are up.
Eldritch Blast. It's been working so well.
Incredible. Fantastic.
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm going to roll my D20. And I got 13 plus 6, 19.
Okay, that hits.
There it is.
I hate whoever invented cantrips. I want them dead.
And then here's a D10.
Yeah. All right.
10!
Hey! Finally, a good roll. Now all your rolls are going to be shit for the next 10 minutes because that's how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goose is dead. You have both cooked your respective geese.
Oh, yay.
And
Jim, could you heal me?
The battle does appear to be over. You can move at will now. You don't have to worry about speed or anything like that. So.
I'm gonna move back over here to whenever I get a chance. I'm gonna try and heal up, Vern Troyer over here.
Okay, fantastic. You do that. Go ahead and
Then
roll.
we could save the other white people.
Aw, how beautiful. Oh yeah, it's
I knew it.
the black guy always dies first in the horror movies. This is just how it is. Like, let's see. Yeah, so Ignatowski, you can either use Cure Wounds or Healing Word. They both have different amounts of healing that they can do, and I believe.
So the advantage is the Cure Wounds is good if you have the luxury of getting up close and touching the person.
Mm-hmm.
Cure Wounds will do much more healing. If you can't get to them for whatever reason, you can use Healing Word at range. It doesn't heal as much, but you can do it from far away.
Mm-hmm. Very useful here in battle.
Okay. Well, we got rid
Cure
of the
wounds.
Geese, so I'm gonna cure the wounds.
Fantastic. All right. Go ahead and click the word Cure Wounds for me.
Cast at what level? 1?
Yes. Wow. Hot damn. All right. Well, Annie, however much you have out of 11, you now have all your HP.
I'm 11.
You're 11. Yay. Congratulations on your birthday.
Let's go save our buddies now.
Okay,
I
Peter
need help.
Dinklage.
All right. Yeah. Are you guys going around to see the geese that I'm officially just kind of saying that they're charmed. The geese that you did your fun little song and dance for. You've swayed them.
I'm going to ask them to help.
You're going to ask them to help? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage because you did already kind of sway them over.
What do I do to do that?
Give me a 20 and then plus whatever your persuasion bonus is.
Okay, let's see.
If you're doing advantage, then it's 2d20.
Roll 2d20, yeah. So
12.
So 12. Try rolling d20 again.
Oh.
We're taking the 12. What is your bonus for persuasion?
Nothing.
Ooh, jack all. Okay, yeah, they all seem
Wait. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
Are you sure about that, Patrick?
Yeah, I got. Oh no, that's perception.
You have a plus
no.
4. Yeah,
I have a plus 4. I have a plus 4. Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you.
16. I did not mean to squeeze the rubber chicken. That happened by accident. Just it's ambiance, like a little Foley work here for the.
That's what I said when you were born.
What,
Just
I didn't
not
mean to
Axel
squeeze the
Foley.
rubber
I
chicken?
could have used some Axel Foley work.
Should have squeezed my chicken instead.
Tisk tisk, and now look at you. You're paying for college. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, right.
So yes, you managed to convince the geese. They are like, yeah, all right, we'll help you out. Like if your friends are in trouble, like you've convinced us that you are good. Oh, I'm sorry. You've convinced us that we can trust you and that we love you.
Yes. I would never hurt a goose.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly, not you danced for us.
Yes.
So, yes, you head over by them. And Alex, you have been bound up by some of the geese. And I'm actually going to say that kind of in the course of when you guys were fighting, Alex, you were actually brought to their like head tent by a couple of the guard geese. There was only one guard goose left over by Luigi. Luigi, what have you done in this time and seen Alex get kind of like led away towards this leader tent? What are
He
you
did nothing.
I was following him, obviously.
Okay. So you were following.
Big old head around eating pasta.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know something about pasta.
Axel's ghost is speaking to you, I assume. But okay, so Luigi, go ahead and give me a stealth roll to see if you can manage to get around the guard tower into the camp without being detected.
So that's a 20 plus my bonus.
20 plus your stealth bonus. If you have
Everything's a 20.
That's a 2
Oh,
plus
Jesus.
plus a 2, so that's a 4.
All right.
Oof.
You do not. You immediately tip off the goose
Oh,
and
come
the
on.
geese that were walking in front of you with Alex. Fuck, Axel is dead. I shouldn't have this problem, but I do. And they immediately put you under arrest. So now both you and Alex are led to the leadership tent bound and not gagged. You can still talk.
Oh, good.
I think they maybe Alex. Maybe they gagged you after a while. They're like, God damn. I don't know what to handle it."
like
Is that like what YouTube did to you?
They
geese to the slaughter.
like geese to the slaughter. They get you to the leadership tent. They take your gag off, Alex, so you can once again enjoy your American freedom and right to speech.
No, I say keep them gagged.
Let's go get them.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, geese.
So you
And
guys
Jim.
actually, you probably did not see specifically where they were taken, but you do ask your new geese friends that you have seduced into helping you. And they tell them that chances are if they were taken prisoner, they've probably been taken to the leadership tent. One of the geese even mentions they heard some ruckus from over there and that it did sound like someone was being taken to the leadership tent.
Seduction of the geese.
Seduction of the geese.
I specialize in ruckus.
So how are you guys getting there? You can either have these geese escort you, you can go there yourselves. I mean, what is your...
Can they fly us there?
They cannot. They can fly, but not very far, not very well.
Let's have them escort us.
Yeah? How you feel about that, Ignatowski?
I think this is a bad idea, though. The way she said that is a bad idea, I think.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, great. We're going to die again.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Ignatowski and Annie, you guys are escorted to the leadership tent by this horde of geese who seem to be enamored with you. Annie, they keep kind of just like gently poking your hair with their beaks.
That's okay.
They're like fascinated by the idea of this like curly human hair. They're like, that's why. I mean, they're not human, but this like curly hair.
Hobbit hair.
Oh yeah, hobbit hair. It is. It literally is. So you guys arrive on the outside of the leadership tent, and as you look around, you see a few things. There is not only this encampment in front of the leadership tent with all of these different things, but there appears to also be a slightly smaller than the leadership tent, but still a fairly large tent off to the side, kind of over next to it.
Oh, I see
and then
that.
there's also a tent over here that appears to be not guarded per se, but like there's a good amount of like people and stuff around, or a good amount of like geese around it.
Can you ping that tent one more time?
Can I? Oh, yes. So this is the tent that there's a good number of people around it. And it does seem to be, to say the least, kind of high tech, or as high tech as you can get in Faerun. So it looks as though there are some runic symbols that have been scratched into like big wooden poles that are holding the tent up. And the actual like material of the tent itself looks to be very finely woven and like cared for. So it definitely
Oh.
it stands out. It's a little unique.
Wow, that's intense.
Hmm. I want to save my friends.
All right. Your friends are in the leadership tent. I assume you enter with the help of the geese guards?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. You get inside and there appears to be 3 geese specifically, other than the ones that have escorted your friends. 3 geese specifically that are overlooking these prisoners that they've just taken. One of the geese is not a goose, but a swan. He is a little taller than the other geese. He's probably closer to 5 or 6 foot stone. And he's accompanied by both a regular goose and a goose holding a magic staff. When you enter, the swan turns to look at the 3 of you. He's kind of an interesting guy. He's a little bulkier than them. His neck is hunched over the way that swans' necks are, as opposed to the geese, which kind of sit straight up. He has sort of a deep brow, and you almost can't see his eyes in the blackness of like the feathers that cover it. And on his beak, which is like a bright orange, there's like a slight, you can see there's some area that has been chipped away, and then it looks as though someone went in and like fixed it with like gold shavings almost. He has kind of some light comfortable clothing, and he has like a hood that's just around his shoulders. How the fuck does a bird wear a hood? I don't know. How does a bird do anything?
Alex Jones nudges Luigi and is like,
I think we found the Illuminati.
Oh yeah, and Alex, you no longer have your gag on, which I think I mentioned, but just so you don't feel as though you have to.
Hey Luigi, that one there, Illuminati.
Yeah, I think that one's the leader. I mean, like, usually if we defeat the leader, it beats the level. That's how it works. At least that's what my brother tells me.
Clearly, that one is the swan is a Bowser.
Yeah, he's a Cooper, Bowser, whatever king thing you want to call him. Or like the frog from the dream we had that one time. That was weird.
Frogs.
The concept of Luigi not understanding like anything about the world he lives in is very funny. Like just the idea that he's completely like, I have no idea what any of these things are or why I'm fighting them or why I'm even here. But
look, my brother was chasing a girl. He said I needed help. I gave him help. That's what I do.
I respect that. The swan kind of comes up to where Luigi and Alex are standing. Annie and Ignatowski, you guys enter. He doesn't seem to address you at first. In fact, the goose guards that you're with kind of like hold you back for a second. They appear to kind of defer to this swan. And he walks up and he kind of like looks at you, Alex, he looks at you, Luigi, and he's just kind of giving you the stare. And he goes, all right, well, where were they found? And one of the geese that's with you is like, they were trying to enter the premises, sir. And he nods kind of knowingly and he says, interesting. Let's see. What are your names then? First of all, intruders.
My name is Alex Jones, and this is my attorney, Luigi Mario.
Yep.
Alex Jones and the great warrior Luigi Mario. Interesting. I'm not familiar as to what an attorney is, but I assume it is some kind of fearful knight. Otherwise, why would you work in service of this strange, shirtless man?
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment, but I'm glad you took it as one. Let's see, what should we do with them? Well, we could just let them go.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like that one. Yeah, I agree. Just tell me where to sign.
Food supplies are getting a bit low at the nursery, so actually I think we should probably mince them up into little bits and feed them to the children.
That sounds less good.
So if you boys would just take these. Actually, one moment. Why are you here? I should have asked that. I mean, perhaps you're just messengers, but I do suspect you're here for less salient purposes, so I do plan on chopping you into little bits. But on the off chance that you are here for something good, what is it?
Luigi, you better do the talking.
Yeah, so there was this bucket full of slop that we drank. And, like, a lady, and she said, like, there was, like, a camp in the woods. and stuff at a farm. We were at a farm, and we had to come here for some reason. And like, I was just following everybody. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting. All right. So an old lady at a farm fed you some slop out of a bucket, and then told you to go into the woods, and you listened to her.
I mean, I do what people tell me to do.
All right. I do worry about feeding you to the children, as I do want them to grow up with high IQs, but I think it will probably be fine. So boys, take them away. And the geese begin to turn to take away Alex and Luigi, as the swan kind of looks over at you, Annie and Ignatowski. What are you doing?
I'm the Reverend Jim Ignatowski of the Church of Happiness, but you can call me the Reverend Jim Ignatowski. We were sent here on a mission to help find some deadly bandits for this woman who gave us some fantastic Diet Pepsi. And we came here to stop the thievery that is going on in the outside of the forest.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Can I do Tasha's hideous laughter?
Probably. Let's see. Let me... Yeah, you should be able to. Let's see. So, and it is a concentration spell, meaning you're going to have to focus to be doing this, meaning you can't do a whole lot else while you're trying to execute it. So let's see. They have to succeed on a wisdom save. Let me... An intelligence score of 4 or less is unaffected. Well, good thing for me, these are all intelligent creatures, sort of. So there is a regular goose bandit with him, and so...
I don't even have 4 intelligence.
4 intelligence what?
Thanks for just clicking thaumaturgy several times, Dad. I appreciate that. It's really helpful of you.
I'm looking to see what I can do. Oh, is that showing up in the window?
Yes, it is. That's how it works, Dad.
Okay.
Glad we could have this talk. Okay, so...
You guys better be ready to fight. We're going to have to kick some butt now.
Please, just keep clicking thaumaturgy. It's only making me stronger.
We got to concentrate during this.
So somehow all 3 of them managed to... Well, okay, what's your spell save DC? It should be up at the top of your sheet of spells.
14.
Yep, they're fine. You do attempt to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. However, all 3 of them managed to roll within the 18 to 19 range, which is pretty crazy. Not sure how they did that.
I don't know.
That means you burn a spell slot, Patrick, just so you know.
Yep, yeah, that is a level 1 spell, so you do have to take 1 spell slot. Not everything.
What do I do for that?
Just like click the little down arrow on your spell slots. I don't think it'll be a huge deal, but just in case. You do try to cast that.
I think Warlocks only get 1 spell slot at level 1, so he's like out of spell slots.
Okay. Ripperoni, bro. You're Eldritch blasting your way for the rest of your life.
I guess so.
So you do manage to,
Although I didn't know that when I did that, but okay.
Ignorance of the law is not a defense. Get with it, bro.
True.
No,
That's true.
Okay, yeah, so you try to use that. They do notice that you tried to use it because they can feel it. Each of them kind of has a moment where they like pause and they just sort of like, but then they manage to kind of suppress it. And they all look at you because I don't know if they can like tell that you were doing it, but I'm pretty sure they can figure it out because only one person is probably like, oh, I'm going to or whatever it is warlocks do to cast magic. Call up their sugar daddy like, hey, can you...
That's what I did.
Can you Venmo me some magic? And then they do, and that's how warlocks work.
Daddy, warlock.
Okay,
Sounds
yeah,
right.
so you do not manage to do anything, and in fact, you just make them angry. The swan leader pulls out he has like 2 daggers, and he's like, all right, if that's how we're going to do it, then I'd be happy to gut you myself. And he like looks over at the 2 they're already bringing Alex and Luigi away, and he's like, bring those 2 back here. I'd like to have a little word with them. And the others leave, aside from the one mage that the guy who's holding like the staff. He's staying right there.
Good, there's only one of them, guys.
And I'd like you to all roll initiative.
Is that a
All of
D20?
us?
Yep,
Yes.
that's a D20.
Oh boy.
I have a +2 on that.
Okay.
I have a +2 on that.
Okay, so
I got a bag of rocks.
wonderful. Nick, did you say you had +2, or was that?
Yeah.
So do I.
Shut up.
Okay.
Make me. I'm trying to protect you. You've
Not
done
very
nothing. You've done nothing. I burnt a spell thing for you.
Uselessly.
You chose to do that. All right. Come on. Oh, Google's being a bitch. Or not Google, Google Keep, the thing I use to write notes. Okay, so let's roll real quick here for our good friends, the Gooseums. They are each gonna.
No.
Oh.
No,
That's-
don't worry about that. That's not important.
It is to me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Don't make the witch girl upset.
All right, and with that, let's get going. Little Orphan Annie, you are up first.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. All right. Seems about right. Give me a D20.
All right. Guys, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Love the image of just
15 plus 6, 21.
That is a sexy little 21 you got there. Who are you going for? Are you going for the mage or for the swan?
Oh, I thought there was only one.
No. There's a
Guys, who should I go for?
Uh,
The mage?
Go for whoever's first in initiative.
Who's first in initiative?
That would be the mage.
Let's do the mage.
All right, fantastic. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
There you go, a 10.
And right off the bat. Let me make sure I still know. Yep, okay.
What were you saying, Luigi?
Oh, just wait.
I have been.
All right, the Goose Mage is up next, so that was an interesting choice on your part. And it is going to use a little classic, a little fun classic that we in the D&D community like to call Magic Missile, because it is magic, and you won't miss it.
Oh no.
So it is going to use Magic Missile. It is going to hit Luigi, Alex, and Annie.
Oh no!
It has 3 bolts. That is
not me.
2 damage each. So if you'll go ahead and so yeah, it waves its little goose staff around, does some ancient goose runes like and then fire bolts come out of its weird magic staff and they hit you in the gut and it hurts.
Yeah, not feel good.
No, it's not pleasant.
Yeah. How much damage did my 10 do to him, though?
It did damage.
10.
It did 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
he
good.
That's how it
definitely
works.
it hit him. He's not doing
This
so
kid,
hot.
this kid doesn't even know what she's doing.
Oh,
I've done a lot more than you have, Luigi.
Oh, here I come. Don't worry.
Go fuck a pipe, Luigi.
Done and done.
I do not remember any talking about shit ever.
Oh my God, the Kraken is.
Here.
can go fuck a pipe, Luigi, be my next tattoo? Like, can I just get that on my
Yes.
back?
Yep.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Next
Missile hit me right in
tattoo.
my chiseled size 48 abs.
Size 48. They sized them now.
It's my waistline, yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, Ignatowski, you're up.
Oh, I am? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you're down. It's up to you.
Uh,
Just go
All
with
right.
it, man. Go with the flow.
I'm gonna shoot the mage with a light crossbow.
Very sexy. Go ahead and click that light crossbow. All right. Neither of those are
Ooh.
going to hit.
Oh, that sucks.
I can't even be nice and give you advantage. You just suck at rolling. All right, Luigi, you are up.
So
Finally.
am I still tied?
Are you still? Yes.
But my feet are free.
Yes, your feet are free, your hands are tied. I am gonna say that you could get out of the bounds that you're in if you want to use a full turn to do it, or if you have a really creative, clever idea.
No
but-
need. I'm a martial arts expert. I can attack unarmed without my arms.
You're unarmed.
Yeah,
Ah,
I use my feet. It's good.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
attack with my feet. It's a +5 on the hit roll.
Very sexy. Go ahead and give me that 20 plus 5.
13 plus 5 is 18.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay.
So you are using martial arts. Does it tell you what your hit dice
It's-
are going to be?
It's
Is it just
a 1d4 plus 3 for bludgeoning.
Sounds great. Go ahead and give me a 1d4. We'll give you that plus 3.
2 plus 3 is 5.
That is 5. That is very beautiful. Were you attacking the mage or the swan?
The mage.
The mage. All right. You knock the mage out. You hit it in the head
Boom.
and it goes down.
Now
Oh,
I have a bonus action too. Can I use that or should I not
Yes,
because
you-
it's already dead?
Yes, you can use your bonus action.
I'm going to use another unarmed strike.
Okay, I assume I'm the swan because the mage
Yes,
is dead, and at this
I'm
point
the
you're just
swan.
eating a dead goose.
So
Okay.
do I have to do the d20 or do I have to do just the hit?
Well, yeah. I mean, you should. You'll be fine either way. So go ahead and. Well, thanks, Dad.
You speak Klingon?
So
yeah. Casey's a Klingon geese.
So yes,
So
that is still a hit with your attack bonus. So go ahead
Okay.
and roll damage to the swan.
okay, 3 plus 3 is 6.
6. Yay, math. Okay, yeah. So you do 6 damage to the swan.
So I knocked out the mage and I did damage to the swan. Suck it, Annie.
I
You did
started
have-
this all.
Without
I'm
my
here to
hands.
rescue you. I'm here
Without
to
my
rescue
hands.
you.
No
Uh,
hands.
You did, however, upset our good swan friend, and
Whatever.
he gets up in your face, Luigi, and he says, "You know what they call me? They call me Duck Ugly, and you know why? Because it gets ugly when I'm around." And then he's just gonna do some damage shit. I don't know. I just wanted to make him say that, but oh, God.
Classic ugly duckling.
It'd be really sexy if I could actually see anything on this character sheet, but I guess Roll20 just hates me and wants me dead. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay, so he is going to go at you with his 2 daggers, Luigi. He's going to...
Jim, what the hell you doing?
Okay. Okay. Luigi, what's your armor class, just to make sure?
Lucky number 13.
Yep. He's going to manage to attack you. You're going to take 9 slashing damage.
Oh, boy.
I was at 8, so that puts me at -1.
Yes, you are unconscious.
What?
Whoa.
So,
How's that pipe now, Luigi?
So,
woo!
Luigi and Little Orphan Annie are going at it. And
Annie
everyone else
just
is
yelled.
like,
Annie
"What
just
the
yelled, "How's
fuck?"
that? How's that, Luigi?" At Luigi's dead body, like not dead, but like broken, unconscious body. You know,
Vicious mockery.
vicious mockery. Oh, holy shit! Oh, holy shit! Wait. Okay. Yep. Alex Jones, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to fly into a rage. My
Excellent.
special ability as a barbarian. And first thing I'm going to do is to rip the ropes off.
Yes. All right. So yes, and I'll just give that to you. You're a barbarian. Those things come off like. So yeah.
All right, sweet. I guess that's because the rage is my bonus action, and then the throwing off the ropes is my action. So
no, the ropes I'll give you as just like a free action because you've gone into a rage, and I feel like that would be very easy to do. So you still have an action.
Sweet. In that case, I am going to. There's a dead creature nearby, right?
Yes.
All right. So my feat is a tavern brawler, which means I specialize in improvised weapons. So I'm going to just pick up this thing by its beak and start swinging it at the other one.
Might I make a suggestion, my good man, Alex Jones?
Sure.
In real life, when you're handling a goose attacking you, you're supposed to grab it by the neck because they have extremely strong neck muscles that
There
make
you go.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna two hand the neck and start swinging it.
Fuck yeah! The G in Goose Mage, not the one at the beginning, the one in Mage. The G in Mage just became a C, motherfucker. All right. I'm very excited about this. Okay. Yeah, you want to go ahead and roll the hit with your improvised goose mace?
All right. Alex yells out 1776 and swings the goose at the other one. That's 7 plus 7, which is 14.
That's let me make sure. Yes, yep, beats it. All right, you hit the Swan Bandit leader. Go ahead and roll damage with your goose mace.
All right, cool.
I don't know what your dice would be for that. I assume.
So it's up to your discretion, really. But usually the barbarian's special thing is that they use a D12. They're the only class that can do it.
There you go, D12 for the goose mace.
So that's an 8 plus 7, which is 15 damage.
Holy hot diggity damn! All right.
Damn.
Minus 15. Okay, yeah. You basically you fucking pick up this goose mage and you whirl it around your head. I'm actually gonna use the rubber chicken for this. You roll it around your head and you just.
Can you make a? Can you do the squeezy noise while I'm swinging it?
And then it fucking just wham! And it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Duck Ugly falls over. He is knocked prone. He is still alive, but he is heavily bloodied. There's blood falling down his face. He's got a couple of feathers just sticking out everywhere. He catches himself kind of with his dagger in the ground. He's on, but he is prone, so that is a good thing because he will have to.
Welcome to the Info War.
Stand up. Welcome to the Info War. Oh, beautiful. All right, Orphan Annie, it's your turn again.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Give me that D20.
Come on. 14 plus 6, 20.
That is a very sexy hit. Would you like to give me that D10, my good friend?
No, actually I don't, but I will.
Oh, you
2.
Don't have to. 2. You just kind of lightly bonk him on the head. Hi. I've been given a gift, guys. I've been a present from a mysterious visitor.
What did you get?
It looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but it's probably actually half of a dead rat shoved into a candy wrapper.
Whoa, Alex Jones.
And that's what love is. All right, yeah. So Eldritch Blast, and then you do 2 and. Okay, let me just make sure here. Yeah, he's not looking so great. You hit him with Eldritch Blast. And I like to think that Eldritch Blast is kind of this almost concentrated burst of just darkness kind of. Or just
HP racist always described it as described eldritch horrors as being this thing that you can't like comprehend. So just as this sort of like burst of like, I want you all, and I know you've all done this, to think of the time where you've gotten just the most fucked up on something, and I want you to take that, and that's what this eldritch blast looks like. It like hits the swan, and it's just like, what the fuck am I looking at? I am seeing things in another dimension. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Colors have tastes, and then once it kind of begins to dissipate, you see Duck Ugly heaving, like he's like breathing heavy and trying to like pull himself up. So with that, Ignatowski, it's your turn.
Okay. Since
I'm
it's
still
gone-
unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just so you know, you do have something called Spare the Dying, which would make it so that Luigi doesn't have to make death saves.
So I can only either attack or heal, right?
Yes.
I can't do both in one turn.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna attack.
Such
So,
a dick.
All right.
Excellent choice, Tignataro.
All right. What, you want to tell me how you're executing that attack?
the mace has gone so well so far. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Fantastic. It's a mace kind of day. Yeah, that
Oh,
is
good.
absolutely definitely a hit. So go ahead and click the word mace and give me your damage.
So it's got a +1 bludgeon, it says.
It should have already factored that in. So that 3 is what we are taking. Okay, yeah, so it hits him. He's not doing great, but he's still alive. Luigi, would you like to give me a death save?
Guess who's not still alive?
Hey, as long as you don't roll a 1.
A 10.
Hey, like I said, I'm counting 10s as stable, so,
I'm still
I
going.
would have saved you, Luigi, even though you're a plumber.
So go ahead and mark off a success on your death saves.
Yeah,
Because
I did.
I'm nice. Because I love you all.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So
Grovel
much
before
better
me.
than that orphan.
I just said I would have saved you if it was my turn.
You already had a turn. You didn't save me.
I can't save you. I don't have that spell. I have Eldritch Blast. That's all. I'm a one-trick pony.
Yeah,
So
we know.
just so everybody knows, all of us can do a, even if you don't have a healing spell, you can do what's called a medicine check, and that can revive somebody. It makes them stable so that they can't be destroyed the way Dave was. It does it, but they're still
Rest in
unconscious.
peace.
Well, it kind of sucks we didn't know that when Dave was still alive.
Hey, to be fair, he failed his own death save. It is what it is.
I couldn't have shared. Well, I guess I could have shared that information, but I was Luigi and I were on the other side of the camp, so we wouldn't have
Oh,
seen
yeah.
any of that.
Yeah, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell them.
Yeah.
Man, I had forgotten about the whole medicine check thing. It's been so long since I ever even thought about that. But yeah. All right. Duck Ugly is going to. He's barely hanging on. But he is going to use Shriek, which is going to. I forgot. He still has the description for the original Goose Bandit, which is Goose Man, because that's just what I named them. Yeah.
He's the goose man.
No, he's Latino. His name is Guzman.
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 Yeah, okay. So everyone in the room is going to take 5 damage.
What?
And you got to make a
5?
wisdom save. Yeah.
Whoa.
I won't make you do the wisdom save this time around, actually.
Okay.
You just take 5 damage. You should
These
Whoa.
geese are extremely loud.
All right. And with that, it is Alex Jones' turn.
Kill him.
All right, so can you give me a layout of this room, please?
Yes. So
Where are the foes?
you are right up against them. There is honestly, it's a tent, and it's a fairly large tent, but right now you are all contained in the same 15 by 15 foot area. So it's you know, for D&D intents and purposes, it's kind of like Duck Ugly is, you know what? We have the magic of Roll20. I'm going to use it. Gonna bring you all over to the storeroom here.
Whoa.
And I'll
That's a
gently
big room.
set you all down. The mage is dead, but he's being used as a weapon by you, so I'm not gonna put a pog for him down.
Goose mace.
Goose mace! Let's see, who's alive? Luigi's kind of alive. Oh man, who was I pogging for each of these? Well, anyways, you guys can kind of be wherever you want, but yeah, I would say, honestly, this is kind of about how much space you have. Can you all see that? The purple square?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's the approximate layout of where you all are right now. It's not exact, but
I'm not there.
yeah, well, fuck you. No, let me.
You're probably just stoned.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah.
Who did I use? Yes, sorry, you were asking?
Yeah, if I understand correctly. So in this room, there's one foe,
Yes.
the one we just shrieked, and
Yep.
then there's we have Luigi, who is unconscious,
Yep.
and then we have Little Orphan Annie and Tignataro on my side, right? So it's 3-1.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just finish this dude. I'll use my Goose mace.
Finish him. All right.
That's 17 plus 7. Is that
Whoa!
24?
No, you don't even have to roll damage. You bring that beautiful goose mace down on that swan's head, and it goes into his body like a turtle. It's not supposed to
Like
do
a turtle,
that,
Luigi.
Yeah, I hit turtles sometimes.
but you just
mess
straight
with
up
Texas.
implode. Yeah, you implode this man, sir. He's dead. He's
United States of Smash. Oh,
That's
sorry,
right.
wrong character.
Cross Ultra.
Shut
So yes, you have defeated Duck Ugly. That being said, you've defeated the leadership. Y'all still don't have it. Or, well, I should say, no, you know what? I won't say it. What are y'all doing now that you've defeated the various creatures?
We have no fucking idea.
Maybe helping the guy who's down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't there still other ones out on the outside of the tent?
They left. They went back to their posts. Yeah. So as far as they're concerned, Duck Ugly is going to handle this.
Well, let's heal Luigi and search the tent.
Yeah, Luigi.
Yeah, let's go into that high-tech tent after we heal Luigi and see what's in there.
Okay. So
I might have to go at some point here.
Oh yeah, no,
guys.
we're finishing up because
Okay.
the next thing you guys do is you guys search the tent. I'm not even going to make you do an investigation because it's literally right there. You find on Duck Ugly's person there is a ring of keys, or well, not on his person, on his goose or swan or whatever the fuck, on his
Hey!
Corpse.
On his down.
his corpse is a good one. Yeah, there's a ring of keys, and there appears to be a couple on it, but there's one that's noticeably more like upper bounds, kind of like high techy. But there's also one that's very large, and it says storeroom on it. And you actually did see there is like a tent right next to the leadership tent that appears to be where they're storing all the various like stolen goods. So those are you do have a couple of places as options.
I say we should go to the storeroom first.
Yeah, let's check it out. I want to get some more of that bucket water.
Am I awake yet, or am I still dead?
Oh, you're awake. I assume they healed you. You guys are not going to run into any more encounters, so technically you would, but I'm going to cut it a little short. So yes, for all intents and purposes, Luigi, they've bandaged up your head. They've given you a pair of crutches. You're in okay shape.
I gave him mouth to mouth.
Yeah, Alex gives you mouth to mouth, even though you're already awake and alive. He just does it to
still.
like, yeah.
Alex, that's not his mouth.
I shouldn't be seeing that, but I'm not turning away.
Annie, you are a woman now.
On second thought, Duck Ugly comes back to life and kills all of you. No.
I have a breath mint.
All right, I hate you people. I'm just kidding. I'm having a ball. Okay, so yes, you guys. I assume is the storeroom unanimous? Are you going there? Are you going to high tech tent? What are you doing?
Let's go to the
Storeroom.
Storeroom? Okay, fantastic. You all head out to the storeroom. You manage to unlock it fairly easily with the key. In the middle of the storeroom, and it really is just a tent that's been like reinforced, so you couldn't get in unless you had the key. There is a lockbox. You try the key on the lockbox, it works, and it pops open. And inside there appears to be just tons of shit. Just all this like old lady shit. There's some other stuff in there. There's some stuff that's clearly like stolen from other adventurers. It's nothing like super valuable or anything, but it's just general like supplies and whatnot. So you can each take like 20 gold pieces if you want. And
Yay!
Then like, if you guys want to add like a simple weapon to your itinerary, so like a dagger or a short sword or something like that, you can do that if you want. I would check what your proficiencies are, because if you pick something that you can't wield, then like but most of you should be able to wield simple weapons.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
I got a dagger and I got a slingshot, so I'm good.
All right. Yes, and then inside you also find 3 golden eggs, which are each worth, if you had to appraise them, like 100 gold pieces or so each. And
that's going to make one mighty fine omelet.
It is a perfectly egg-shaped golden egg.
Maybe we should keep those away from Jim, since he wants to cook them.
Maybe
that'd go great.
Good plan.
That'd go great with some of that bucket water.
So you've succeeded in this part of your mission. Are you guys taking the stuff back to her? What are you up to? Huh?
I think we should take it back.
You
I
doing
think
the right
take
thing?
it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's old.
She is old. She needs her shit. I mean,
She does.
I swing my goose mace over my shoulder. I'm keeping this though.
fuck yeah, you are. That goose mace is now a part of the party. So yeah, you guys head back. On your way back, you do actually hear some of the geese talking about how, you leave the tent, and as soon as the guards see you, they kind of are like, what the fuck? But they assume probably like Duck Ugly let you go or something. You get further away from the camp, and you start to realize, or they start to realize that you killed Duck Ugly, and they're a little bit like, ah! But also, you know, admittedly, it is what it is. They're geese. They'll find a new leader. You know, like one of them always goes to the front.
Yeah.
And
Maybe a Tiger King.
there you go.
Maybe we can take over the gang.
There you go. You guys become the new mafia leaders. It's just like JoJo.
Yeah.
We could be the Goose Kings.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you guys are now actually, yes. After killing Duck Ugly, you're now the unofficial leaders of the Goose Bandits. They find Duck Ugly's dead body, and they're like, "What? Who? Well, they're our new leader now, but like, where did they go?" And then they like start a religion around trying to find the person that killed Duck Ugly, and it's like a whole thing, you know? It's like a whole thing. But you're gone, so you don't know they started a religion about you. You guys are just returning some fucking like picnic baskets and Reader's Digest novels to some old lady who got them stolen.
And during every religious service, the main hymn they sing is "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow," accompanied on mouth harp.
So what you're
Yes.
saying is we're basically the Jane Cobb of the Goose Gang.
Yes, you've created a new religion based around you and your exploits.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
So that is your reward. Lots of gold and a new religion about you. In case
Nice.
anyone was wondering, by the way, if we had had a little more time, I would have done this. But the high-tech tent was actually a nursery. It's where they keep all the baby geese. It is also where they keep the legendary golden goose, which lays golden eggs. That being said, it's
Wow.
nearly inbred and has been for decades. So if you had taken the golden goose, it would have just died.
I'm gonna name him Ryan Gosling.
There you go. They named one of their holy figures after Ryan Gosling in homage. But yeah, you guys have successfully defeated the geese bandits. I'm very proud
Sweet.
of all of you. You all get a sticker.
Wow! Yay! Sticker.
Stickers. You won't get them physically, but you can look at them. You can just
Coconut sticker, coconut.
coconut
That's the
sticker,
other
coconut.
character.
Is that why you
Wow.
changed your character? You didn't want to have to start and end every sentence with coconut?
That is part of the reason.
All right. So yeah, that is it on my end. If you guys want to,
Summarize?
yeah.
Nick, you want to take us home?
Sure. Thanks for all of you that followed us live. If not, thanks for following us after the fact. Either you're listening to this on the incubator, or we'll probably put the full video up on YouTube too, so you can watch that if you'd like. Either way, thanks. We'll probably do this again. I think everyone's enjoyed this so far that's done it. So, besides Axel Foley. So thank you once again. Also, follow everything that Memoriam does. Freak of the Week, Bob After Dark, Mr. Wiggly's Moist and Happy Friendship Garden, Unfucking Relatable, the Memoriam Incubator. And, also, I guess follow Ghostly.
Yay, Ghostly! Ghostly Podcast.
Woo!
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.